bossing, I'm saucing, I'm bossing, I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm saucing, I'm bossing, I'm saucing, I'm bossing, I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to prove.
I put this shit on every day like it was Easter. I put that shit on. Got these bows right in this bitch like it was Christmas. Can't fuck with nigga, be talking to them pillars. They really bitch. Make me load the banana clip and go gorilla, yeah. I get you chiller when I'm feeling like P. Miller. I done been broke, I remember them cold December. I came up to catch a plays in a runner. I really did it. I'm certified, you can check my credentials. I really am. Ask about me, they gon' say that boy get though. I hit that bitch when the bank closed. Made 100 buns soon as I had came home. You can't name a hood that I can't go to.
Sauce me up, cause I ain't got nothing to do. Sauce me up, I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Bossing up, sauce me up, cause I ain't got nothing to do. Sauce me up, I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Bossing up, I'm saucing, I'm bossing, I'm saucing, I'm bossing, I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm saucing.
Yeah, like let's do it.
I was gonna make y'all wait another 30 seconds. Hey man, how y'all doing, man? How you doing, Mickey?
I think I done aged like 10 years. Like I don't even know. Is it my birthday 10 years later? I don't know.
It's most definitely your birthday. It's most definitely your birthday.
What's up, y'all? What's up? These my little stuffs. Okay. Y'all like my crown?
I'm most definitely feeling
it's tight on my head. I ain't gonna lie, I got to loosen it up some, you know.
I think you should wear the crown every time you go live.
I said that. I said that too. I think I am. To the side, or should it be just? No, I don't like to the side.
Let me run through the comments real quick before we get it started. Salute Latrice. Salute.
Thank you, Latrice.
Salute. Marita boy, salute. Marita boy said he at work, but he watching. Salute.
Okay, shout out Marita boy.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, so we get it started. Hit that like button. Loud Pat, what it do?
It's a real ninja holiday. Hey.
It's most definitely Mickey's birthday today.
Well, technically it's tomorrow,
but we celebrating today. Salute everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. So let me find out. I'm gonna report. Yeah, it's you block before the show even start. You block before the show even start, homie.
Hey, trigger finger ready.
What? Hold on, I got another one that's blocked. These bitches don't even know what a quotation mark mean. Question mark mean. You block.
Thank you to everybody telling me happy birthday while music blocking everybody. I'm gonna respond to the happy birthdays, okay?
For real, goddammit. Salute. Cause my thing is, man, if you don't know what a fucking question mark mean, you don't need to be a part of my motherfucking videos, chats, team, whatever it is. I don't need you here. That means your ass ain't go to school.
Big red question mark at that.
Big red question mark. I'm asking a question. Will Melly case be dismissed? Motherfucker say cap like I'm saying it's dismissed. Your ass don't deserve to be on the internet. You need to be in school somewhere, motherfucker.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Shout out to Miss Marcella, Darius,
salute Miss Marcella,
Glizzy, Facts Only, G Finley. The chat went kind of fast, I was trying to catch everybody.
Speak with your girl Marcella. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Speak with your girl Marcella.
Facts. Oh, I meant to
Appreciate
tell
it.
Miss Marcellus on you.
What I did.
He ain't give me my cut last week, Miss Marcella.
Nah, she did it to the super chat. So I really got. So what
I
I'm
was
doing?
ready to tell on you. Look, I was ready to tell on you.
My bad. I'm gonna cash up you half for 50. I'm gonna cash up you 50.
Thank you,
bad.
Ace.
My bad. All right, man. Let's get it started, man. First off, before we get it started, we celebrating Mickey Truth's birthday today, man. It's really tomorrow.
But I will not be online tomorrow, okay? So we lit tonight.
So we most definitely lit tonight. Let me see. I had something in the clips.
Thank you, Tashana. I should have edited my name.
I'm so pissed off right now. I that'll wait. Hey, so Mickey Truth, if y'all make sure y'all hit her cash out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's 50 cents, 1 penny, dollar.
Okay. I've been getting dollars all
out.
day and they add up. So
yeah, for sure.
Look, send me the dollars. Okay, where the dollars at? Where the dollars
sure.
at? Where my strippers at, music?
Listen, I had a whole song for you. I'm running late. I had birthday cake for you, ice cream. Just chill. While we talking, it going, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna present. It's gonna present itself.
I'm with it.
Just give me a little minute. Y'all already know, man. Let's get it started. What we got on the docket today, man? We got your boy YNW Melly. He had a live motion today, right?
Today was crazy in that hearing. Okay.
I seen a little bits and pieces. I was in and out. But can you let the people know what happened?
Okay. Hold on a second. Loud Pet, can you post my cash out, please?
Yeah, post that cash out.
Hold on, this hair, I shouldn't have took the crown off, but I ain't sipping on nothing. Y'all know my birthday party is tomorrow, and I'm actually doing my decorations. Yes, I'm doing my own decorations because people say I be acting funny. So I was blowing up balloons and stuff. So I'm not sipping on nothing right now. I got some things to do. But tomorrow, nothing but Incredible Hulk. Okay, Hennessy and Hypnotic, old school. Okay, old school. But as far as YNW, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even supposed to be on live today. However, I kept getting hit up. Shout out to Loud Pet, like, yo, you know Melly in court. I didn't even know he had court today. So I caught technically the second half, but shout out to Sexyy Nash. Because I was able to get the first 2 minutes of it, and the judge was on the prosecutor ass on the case for not being there.
I seen that. So what they were saying that so what the judge was saying, like this it was a motion against her, or
it was a motion to
they gonna make your truth cash out right now.
No, it was a motion to recuse the state attorney's office. That was the motion.
So what is that? Like, break that down, what that means.
So basically what that means is they're saying something within the office of the state attorney's office is a conflict of interest to the justice of the client, and they want them off the case. So that's pretty much, and it stems back to YNW Melly's mom phone being taken.
Right.
And
right.
it was intense. I ended up being on live for 4 hours watching that.
Oh, the whole thing was 4 hours?
I mean, the part I came in was 4. I don't even know how long they was on before I even got on.
So, okay.
Or was it 3? It was 3 or 4. I can't remember.
So they took her phone illegally?
Basically, so from what I gathered, from what I heard, for one, Moretti was supposed to have a BSO officer in the room when he served the warrant. It wasn't one.
Right. Okay.
So that makes the warrant itself was legal as far as, like, you know, being able to serve it. However, he couldn't actually serve it per se until the BSO officer was in there. And then he tried to, allegedly, right? He tried to get a BSO officer to lie and say he was in the room.
Right.
So now the credibility of the witness is at question, and of what's her name? Bradley. Because the defense said they will call her as a witness.
So my thing is, he did the search warrant for the phone, right? Mm-hmm. So will they throw that out?
So technically, I would think they would have to, though, because if it was illegally obtained because the officer wasn't in the room, I would think they have to.
And who phone it was again?
It was YNW Melly's mom, but you know the important part of that is she was the owner of all the lines. Remember, even Melly's line.
So that means Melly phone to be threw out too, right?
Yeah, because originally all they had was the coordinates of the phone, not the actual details of the phone. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Because they was able, you know, I got to do a refresh, but I believe that's how that went. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that part. Thank you, Gil. Shout out to everybody for let me do our disclosure. As always, all information contained on this live is for information, not information. See, I'm messing up already. It's my birthday. But entertainment and educational purposes only. All information used on this live is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusions that you draw is on you, not us. Okay? All right, we back at it. I got to remember to do that.
So another thing is, I seen where she was on the stand as a witness, the state attorney.
Or so she had this smirk on her face that was just like, you ever, I don't know if y'all have like little sisters, little brothers, or cousins or something, right? And you ever like was like fussing at them, and then in return you get fussed at, right? And then they just sit there like, aha. Like that's how she was looking to me. She just had this like aha.
So so I got two questions. Now I seen when the judge was saying why she's not here, she's supposed to be here. So did she come? Did they find her and she pull up? Like,
yeah, that's what she got on the witness stand. Yeah.
Okay.
At the beginning of it, she wasn't there.
Okay. And what was the purpose of her not the purpose of her being on the witness stand?
Because so the first lady, the Michelle Bostros, that was the pose that was in the room when the search warrant was given, said that she was informed by another attorney in the office that Bradley said that Moretti was joking when he said lie for him.
He was joking.
But now she's saying that she didn't say that or something. Look, it was a lot. Okay.
Like on Friday, when somebody play like that, like what the hell you talking about?
Ain't nobody to play like that in that type of situation. They was dead ass. Like, yo, bro, you know what time it is. Hold on, I gotta take this phone call. Hold on.
Go ahead. So yeah, man. Basically, I'm trying to sign in right now. But yeah, the state attorney, she was on the stand as a witness. And a lot of people was telling me, like, how could she be a witness in a case that she's trying to prosecute somebody? You know what I'm saying? That's like conflict of interest. And so I don't know, gang. I don't know how that go. You feel me? Maybe what she was talking about didn't have too much conflict of interest on the case. It clearly it's about the case, but what I mean is it won't affect the case. And in the title, I said YNW Melly case dismissed ? I'm asking, will his case be dismissed? Because the judge said they have multiple motions he have to go through. And one of them that they're going to do first is to dismiss the whole case. So he said he going to get back with him, but Melly team is asking to dismiss the case. So my thing is, we seeing, for everybody that watched it today and seeing how everything just was everywhere today, do y'all feel that this case will be dismissed? Do you feel that the judge will dismiss this case?
To be honest, I don't think he's going to dismiss it. If anything, old girl is definitely off the case.
Right.
I'm thinking he may take Moretti off, which still is like dismissing the case, because that's the key to a lot of things. He touched a lot of evidence and all that. However, I don't think he's gonna technically rule to grant the dismissal per se, but I do think ultimately it's gonna be thrown out.
Okay. So
yeah, I agree with Marita Boy on that one. Yeah, it should be, because that was a train wreck. I thought we was watching the YSL case for a minute.
let's see. Say concert living is one. She called that. What Marita Boy say? Honestly, bro, it should be dismissed after what I seen today. Y'all make sure y'all follow Marita Boy too, man.
Yeah, they should kick Christine Bradley off, because she was doing the most. And I never seen a witness get off the stand and go straight over to the attorney's desk and act as an attorney at that moment. Like, that was crazy.
Right. Okay, so that's what I was talking about too. And that's what somebody asked me, right? Is that a conflict of interest situation? By her being a witness, then go right back and presume
Well, yeah,
her
it's
position.
definitely gonna be there for the trial. So that's why, depending on what they grant, she's not gonna be there. But the defense made certain they put on record she will be called as a witness if it goes to trial.
Right. Okay. So my whole thing is, if Ms. Marcella say the whole case is dirty, that judge was pissed, the state is lying, trying to make dots not connect them. We need 15 more likes. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Okay, so if she's dismissed off the case and they get somebody else, right? Does the case start over? Like, do they resume? Like, how did that go? And will it affect? Okay, so I seen the two guys that was there talking for the state before she got there. Is they a part of her team? Like, have they been there? Or somebody was talking for her? The two white men that was standing there, and the judge was telling me what she need to be or get in contact with her. Was they on her behalf?
It was a man and a woman for the state and two guys for the defense.
I don't recall. I just seen black and white bald head. So hey,
I'm not gonna lie, it reminded me of like a president's dinner or something, because it was like a lot of older men just sitting there around talking. I was like, what the world?
So do you think that will affect the case? Like, do you think by hugging took off the case, will it make it stronger on Melly's behalf?
Oh, on Melly's behalf?
Yeah.
I feel like by taking her off, Moretti gonna have to go off too.
Okay.
And I feel like he is the case, because if he get deemed not credible, you know how much evidence he done touched. Like he done did too much. So the two on the right is the defense attorney, and the one on the left is on the state.
For the state, okay. I thought all of them motherfuckers with her. Okay, and I seen this too. I seen Melly attorney going at the judge, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was court. Now that was court. Now that's what made me love the law, like the legal system. Like, as far as that, right? That was awesome. I'm not even gonna lie.
Now tell me this though: do you think that make the judge get on his job, or do you think that make the judge have more animosity towards Melly? Like,
nah, I honestly, because he did it like respectful. Like, I know it was kind of like intense, but he did it respectful. And to be honest, the judge like started making sense, because I was all in my chat like, yo, he biased at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, he was kind of, at first you can tell he was irritated though, but but eventually he started making sense to me. So
right, facts. Okay, we finna get into a little bit of this right here.
Thank you, James.
This is bombshells, accusations flying, latest YNW Melly double murder trial hearing. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, share the live, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed.
Definitely.
And hit Mickey Cash out.
Yes, please do.
And a scowl on your face looking at us like we did something wrong. should be much more.
This is really serious.
This is so serious. Why do you think we're all here?
Bombshell allegations in a Florida courtroom on Friday, as lawyers for South Florida rapper YNW Melly allege Broward County prosecutors committed a felony themselves in the rapper's double murder case.
You indicated here that counsel for the defendant believes that there is probable cause that the witnesses under subpoena, the members of the state attorney's office, the elected state attorney, who have committed obstruction of justice and attempted witness tampering and felony pursuant to FS 838.022 for misuse of public office due to their actions since October of 2020.
That's what it says, Ron.
That's right. Very serious allegation.
Very serious allegation. Very serious.
A 10-page motion filed by the defense on September 26 says the state had possession of evidence that would have impeached the credibility of a lead investigator in the case, Detective Mark Moretti. The motion goes on to say the state should have presented the evidence to the defense prior to the trial.
Maybe they should get their own lawyer. Maybe they should take the fit. But we need to figure it out.
But before the court could figure it out, Judge John Murphy, the same judge from Melly's first trial, demanded lead prosecutor Christine Bradley be at the hearing because so many of the defense's claims center around her.
Typically, what I do when I have a brain or some issue about it, the prosecutor who's involved in it tells me, she comes in here, she's got an obligation of candor to the court, and I ask her a question, and she advises me as to what's going on and why there's a change, why something like that. But she's not here. This is her case. We spent 2-3 months trying the case originally. It came to a hung jury, but she's not here for this. I don't understand that.
Bradley is eventually brought into the courtroom to testify, but not before the judge hears from the woman, Assistant State Attorney Michelle Boudreaux, who waved the flag reporting concerns about Detective Moretti's credibility.
Detective Moretti said to Deputy Morrell, "You need to say you were here when I served that search warrant." And it was kind of like an awkward moment. Someone described it just kind of getting punched twice in the head. So there's a search warrant that gets served. And I'm like, what's going on? And then the next thing, he's asking this deputy to lie for him. And again, I'm like, this is like, I'm in the trial. So like, this can't really be happening.
Here's where the allegations start. In October 2022, Detective Moretti met with Jamie King, YNW Melly's mother. Investigators were trying to determine whether or not she was involved in witness tampering before Melly's case went to trial. Boudreaux was there.
Miss King reached into her purse and she was fumbling with her phone.
Did you know what she was doing?
You know, it's a phone, so she has this phone. I couldn't tell you what type of phone she had. She was pressing buttons on it. And Detective Moretti was saying over and over again, "Don't turn off that phone, don't turn off that phone." I knew she was doing something on her phone. I just couldn't swear to exactly what it was that she was doing on the phone. It looked like she was turning off her phone or sending a message or doing something on it. I just couldn't tell. There was a scuffle going on.
Okay, and what did Detective
A
Moretti?
scuffle.
Detective Moretti physically took the phone from her.
Boudreaux testified that after Jamie King and her attorney left the conference room, Boudreaux says she later overheard Detective Moretti showing a willingness to lie about the phone seizure.
Did you say anything to Moretti?
No, I don't say anything to Moretti. I leave the room. I'm done with the statement. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done investigating this case.
She definitely looked believable.
Because I don't work with detectives that solicit lies.
Boudreaux says she notified Christine Bradley about Detective Moretti's remarks right.
Oh, so she's saying the detective Moretti was lying, huh?
Yeah, and she stood on it.
Okay. What's her name?
Michelle Boudreaux.
Need to find her cash out. Send her a cash out.
Not send the attorney a cash out. I am so hungry.
She doing good deeds. You ain't getting nothing to eat?
Man, I've been, for one, I couldn't sleep last night. So I've been up since 3-4 o'clock this morning. And I just been on go all day and I'm starving. So I'm over here trying to see. Thank you, Prince, for the cash out.
I'm going to send you a cash out too.
So I got to find me something to eat, like DoorDash, something.
Hold on.
It's my dog birthday. 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 It's my dog birthday.
Oh, you bet. Look, I'm okay. All right, that was nice. I like that. Shoot.
Happy
At
birthday.
first, when you said my hold on, I thought you were about to send me some meta food or something through the phone.
Happy birthday. I'm finna send you a cash out too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all, this crown, I'm gonna have to do it like this because boy, that thing getting tight on my head. My head too big or something.
Let's get back to it.
Right after they happened, and learned Bradley called an internal affairs investigation into Detective Moretti, who claimed he was joking. Christine Bradley testified next and gave her own account of what happened.
That Brady notice that I just showed you, you're saying that there are incorrect statements of fact.
That is correct.
And the incorrect statement is that you were not told by Moretti that he was joking.
That is correct. The indication has always been, and if it was inartfully conveyed at some point, the indication has always been that Deputy Gorell responded in a very flippant manner when asked about showing up.
Flippant manner to whom?
To Detective Moretti.
Does he say that in his report, Gorell?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So the flippant matter came from Moretti, and somehow you communicated that Moretti said it was a joke. Is that what we're putting together?
I did not say that Moretti said that he had made a joke in any way, shape, or form.
So you've never made the statement that Moretti said he was joking?
My statement was at all times, and if it was ever not clear or misinterpreted by whoever was listening to it, was that Deputy Gorell made the statement that was of a flippant nature.
Judge Murphy decided the allegations presented in court Friday were sustainable enough to call another hearing where the defense plans to call Prosecutor Bradley back to the stand, Detective Moretti, and the district's top state attorney, Prosecutor Harold Pryor. Jury selection for Melly's retrial will not begin on Monday, October 9th, like originally scheduled. Instead, next week, the judge said they will argue the state's motion to quash defense subpoenas of several prosecutors, including the elected state attorney. The defense motion to dismiss the case altogether will be heard next Friday on October 13th. If the case does move forward, then they will argue several outstanding motions the following week. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm
Huh?
I was trying to post the cash app. You put my cash app back up? I don't know why.
I
I don't know what's going on with my thing today. But I didn't even know. I had missed that part that the trial was getting pushed back.
That's Mickey Cash out right there.
Thank you. But yeah, I had missed that part.
Melly trial getting pushed back?
That's what they just said. They was like they were just gonna hear all the motions next week. I don't know. This seemed like it might be.
Okay. Hey, this is what I'm finna do. We're gonna try something a little different. I just dropped the link. Anybody want to pull up and we talk about the Melly case real quick? What y'all think about what happened today? And then, we get our shit out, have a little debate, get our shit out. Y'all drop down. We go to the next topic. And then after we, present the next topic, I'm going to let whoever want to come up, speak their piece of their opinion, drop down, and we go to the next topic and do it like that.
Thank you, Miss Marcellus. Thank you, Music. I can't heart it right now because I'm on my phone on Cash App. I'm just getting the email, so thank y'all.
You're good. So, damn. So his case supposed to start
It was supposed to start Monday?
So now they pushing it back because of what happened today.
That, and it's a lot of motions, right? Like the defense has hit every motion possible, seem like, and the judge just haven't. He said something at one point that his office, it was like a mix up with his office or something. So I think like each day next week they have like a different motion they're gonna like review.
Okay. Yeah. I dropped the link. Anybody want to pull up before we go to the next topic? Pull up.
I did just see somebody in the chat. Who was that? Tavi?
Tavi. Okay. Do they have another one? Okay, I want to do this one too.
Shout out to everybody pulling up. Look, I'm over here trying to order food and get chips. Y'all don't pay my grandbaby no mind. Y'all know how she get on the weekends.
What up, bro?
What's good?
What's good, man? Did you watch the case today? The trial today?
I ain't even see it. Hey, happy birthday, Mickey.
Thank you, thank you. You know, over here trying to keep this crown on. I'm about to take it off because it's irritating my head.
So with everything that happened, like, okay, what you
I'm gonna
think
lie.
about this?
I'm gonna lie. What did I'm gonna do? So what now?
What's your outlook on this Melly case, man? You think they're gonna, because they just put a motion in to dismiss it. You think they're gonna dismiss it, or you think they're gonna take them all away? And do you think he's gonna be found guilty?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They keep on adding evidence on Melly, man.
So how you feel about the tampering with witness situation?
Man, I feel like they really just trying to keep adding things on them because they really ain't got no evidence. They ain't really got no evidence on them.
Facts.
Facts.
That was you, Miss Marcella.
They need to go ahead and free him because I'm going to tell you why they have made a debacle of this whole case. And I'm telling you, that judge is insightful. He is pissed with the prosecution. He probably know Melly is guilty, but the law is that you have to prove the guilt. And they've made everything that officer and that prosecutor have touched is tainted. And it cannot be used for the next trial because it will be doctored. Now, all of a sudden, they're supposed to have a young lady who's saying that she was scared to come out. You just can't do that. And then the prosecution was accused of holding some information that could possibly free Melly. They did not present that evidence, and now it's coming out. They need to free him. Cause
Right.
he done wrote a whole lot of music. He need to come out and make that money. And his mama has been showboating and going on cruises and everything with Melly money. Melly gonna come out and make some music and make some money. And plus, I believe he part of that Cover Your Eye group. They
Right.
gonna get him out.
For
They
sure.
gonna get him out.
For
Happy
sure.
birthday, Mickey.
Thank you, and thank you for my cash app. I'm over here hard down in this phone trying to figure out who
Man,
got
they
this
ain't got
shit
no
from.
evidence on Melly, man.
I'ma drop down. I'm modding.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Speak with your girl Marcella, man, and get them jewels and them gems, man. She give you that game. So make
Okay.
sure y'all go subscribe to Speak with your girl Marcella. And also subscribe. Hey, is it Tavi or Tavy?
Tavy, man.
Tavy, man.
Tavy,
Tavy,
man.
man.
Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to Tavy too, man. He be lit over there, man.
Man,
So,
he
I
already know
was able to watch one of his videos,
we be
and
lit,
yeah.
I
man.
okay, look out on Louisiana.
Yeah, I was watching your video. I be seeing you be doing your homework on everybody. I seen you.
Okay, I'm nosy now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tavy most. I be seeing your little skits and shit on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I still do a little skits. This is like my third page, man, but I'm still doing them a little bit.
Yeah, you might be on the sun.
Oh,
All
I
right.
need to watch it. What kind of skits?
I be doing voiceovers. I used to do real skits. I ain't got no real skits on that. I got like a couple of them, like 2 or 3 of them.
Mm. Thank you, Justified. I just happened to look down my bed. Yeah.
So, all right, bro. You ain't gotta leave if you want. I'm gonna drop you down real quick, and we gonna watch something else in the what's the name, and I'll pull you back up.
All right.
All right. All right. Now let's check this out real quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta take this shit aggravated. It was aggravated.
Go towards the end because they say just see did they speak on the case being dismissed. Well, if Law and Crime said it, that's what it is. But
they did.
huh?
I think they did, like, because they spoke on emotion for sure.
And this right here is Melly lawyer, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I believe it. Isn't that the good talking one? I think that's a good talking one too.
Yeah, he got that big ass jacket on.
Basically, you a solid answer on that, but certainly it goes as well. Because you call a prosecutor to stand, or more than one prosecutor to stand, that doesn't result in automatic disqualification.
We have bar rule that basically says attorneys can't be both advocates and witnesses. They're in bar rules, and if the better practice is for somebody to be reassigned and get out of the case if they're going to be a witness in the case. That's nothing new. It's been around for years. And we have something where, in this case, defense counsel has listed Ms. Bradley as a witness. And whether or not she's ever going to testify in the case, I don't know. But, they've listed her as a witness. And there's an issue regarding multiple Brady notices that went out. So if she is called as a witness, how is she going to argue, for someone's credibility and basically to dispute or say that whatever Ms. Boutros says, that Ms. Boutros is called is not credible, and Mr. Moretti Detective Moretti is credible, or something along those lines. I just see that as being an issue. I don't know how to resolve it.
Okay, so they speaking on the situation of the state being the witness also. So he basically saying it's a conflict of interest. Like, how she gonna be a witness and then do her position? And
she can't though. That's the thing. So if he rule and grant that motion, she can't.
But he just say he don't know how to solve it.
He don't know how to solve it all together, or he ain't know how to solve it like right then without hearing more. Or did I miss that? I thought that's what he was saying.
I don't know. I'm asking. I just heard, what I'm saying?
I think that's what it was. He didn't know how to solve it in that moment. That's why he's like, we're gonna hear the motions and stuff like that, and they come to a outline of how they're gonna do it. Yeah, I think that's what it was, because they was just kind of like, all over the place. And the state, really, that guy, whoever he is, I don't know if he's the actual DA or whatever, but his argument was just, they didn't file the motion correct. I'm like, what?
Right. I'm finna drop Tavy link, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe.
Definitely.
Mr. Marcella said drop his link.
I'm gonna be so upset if these people say they don't have a delivery driver.
Salute, BJ. All right. Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me, man. But hey, it might work in the favor,
In who favor?
Melly favor.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I was thinking about it, and I was like, right now, like, which way it can go? I don't see, like, it's a strong possibility that,
Right.
Because, like, the main people on this case are now in question of, like, lying and covering up, I don't see how they're going to deflect from that, in my opinion.
I seen somebody say, so y'all still think Melly innocent?
Why do people say that? It's not even about it's not about if you think he's innocent or not. It's about how court goes.
Right.
And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I get the emotional part about it, or the personable part about it, because it's two people that's deceased, right? However, that's not how law works, right? So if you're actually wanting to speak on the law and break down the case, you can't speak from that point. You have to speak from what they provide to you. And it's just, it's one of those things where people get too emotionally attached to it instead of seeing it. Because, like, personally, me, if we talk personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I was the family of the victims, I would want it done right anyway, because I don't want the case to be overturned and then that person to get out, right?
Right.
If I was the family of the defendant, I would want it done right, because I wouldn't want my loved one in jail forever if that's not, you know. So like, again, it's based off the law for a reason. It's not based off of what you think or what you
How you feel.
assume. Yeah, it's not about that. And I think sometimes, and I know it's all entertainment, but sometimes the emotion got to come out of it. And it be the main, this just woke something up because I've been dealing with this past week. It be the main ones that want you to what's the word? Accept their opinion, but then at the same time judge your opinion. It'd be crazy. Thank you,
Right.
too legit.
Right. Fact. And that's what I told somebody last night. Well, I told Marita boy last night, like, you know what I'm saying? No matter how we see it and how we feel, during the court system, during this trial, they haven't proved to me, in my opinion, that he's guilty. Even if I feel like he's guilty, we got to go by this court system right now, though. The court system is the judge. So they haven't presented evidence that he's guilty to me. Now, we seeing all this stuff here that they done did, and they not being truthful, and they done did some illegal shit. That even make me more feel like Melly is innocent, because they going above and beyond to try to convict this man doing shit illegally.
Exactly. And I think when you say, like, when we say innocent, they think, oh, you're saying he didn't do it. No, in the court of law, innocent. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't be understanding it.
They say,
let me address something. Okay. So, for one, I don't even be tripping when y'all be throwing that bias word in there, because for one, my content speaks for itself. I'm not biased. For two, if my personal opinion is to say free Melly, that's my personal opinion and my right to do so. Again, I will provide all the facts of a case, but in my opinion, it is what it is. And as far as Melly, I've never spoken on whether I thought he did it or didn't do it. It's always been about innocent or guilty. Innocent or guilty is court terms, legal terms, right? So meaning I'm talking from a legal stance. You can't say he's innocent or you can't say he's guilty if you're talking about how you feel about what you know about it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So like, again, if Mickey says free whoever, that's my prerogative. Like, if you don't agree with it, then you don't agree with it. And if you think the information I provide is biased, you shouldn't be listening to the information I'm providing. And I leave it like that. Happy birthday to me. People be trying to come at me like, yo.
And like I said,
maybe I need to start saying, read a book or something. Like, if what I say holds that much weight for people to question stuff, I need to start putting on there, okay?
Right.
I need to start putting stuff on there. But I'm gonna need whatever your name is to be easy, because your ass be spun out of here.
Yeah, I already know. And that's just like me. I say free Melly not because I know Melly, not because, you know, I feel like he innocent. I say free Melly because they haven't showed me enough evidence to say he's guilty.
And case in point, this is about to be the second trial. That says enough right here.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? and if they had solid evidence, to prove he's guilty, they wouldn't have did all this other shit, all this illegal stuff. You feel me? He say, so who did? I don't know. You need to go ask Juvie and Sat.
Hey, he probably did, or she, or whoever behind that account, because, like, again, too emotionally and attached to stuff, like.
Right.
And see.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your ass blocked, baby boy. Go ask Juvie or Sat who did it.
Oh, shit.
Your ass blocked, baby boy.
I just had to think about I'll put my crown back on.
Hey, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
goddamn, bro.
I know that probably was poor taste to laugh at what you said, but it was funny. I'm sorry.
Salute, y'all. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shot at Juville Sack. Rest in peace to them. But nigga, like if we feel if we say goddamn it, we don't see where Melly is guilty, that they didn't prove that to us, nigga. That's what it is. That's our opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass on. Go make you a channel and you know, march and say lock up Melly. You know,
That's
shit,
my thing too with that. You know what I'm saying? Like the point of this is to have difference of opinions.
Right.
But when I clearly say opinion, you can't score me for what I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my stance, right? And
Right.
like we never, when you have an opinion, you never have to explain yourself. But as a content creator, when I do voice my opinion, I give a backstory to my opinion, right? But not everybody, but some people be getting it confused to content and my opinion. Now, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you're biased. How? You got all the details in my content. However, once I gave the details, I gave my opinion. But yes, I did get a free Melly shirt. Shout out to Loud Pack. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, free Melly. Like all the time, like it's a lot of people that's on my channel, my supporters, Mickey supporters. They feel like Melly should be found guilty. We ain't trying to change their mind. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You entitled to your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. We could debate, but we don't have to get disrespectful.
That be my thing too. Like, let's have the conversation. Like, I was going back and forth the other day with one of my viewers, and to be honest, y'all know I get hot sometimes, but like this particular time, I was just really talking. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they got in their feelings, and later was like, yeah, you don't want me to like I don't have to agree with you. I never say you did. Like, we're having a conversation. Like, that's why we need to stay out of them comments sometimes. Okay.
Right.
Man, if they call me and tell me they don't have no delivery driver, I'm be so.
Let's go back in there real quick.
I respond to it's collateral or extrinsic evidence, or question of usability.
How's that collateral? It goes to his credibility, protecting Marie's credibility.
That's not extrinsic. You're looking to determine whether or not it's admissible. A lot of times under the rules, there's only certain things you can cross-examine and impeach on. There's other things you can't. And in this particular case, there's no right now, there's no crime. So whether or not those things are going to be admissible or allowed is one thing. We haven't even gotten to the point where is there Brady? We didn't get to that point. And add to that, again, okay, I understand, I get it, I get the courts.
What do you mean we didn't get the Brady yet? Pardon? What do you mean we didn't get the Brady yet?
There's no determination by the court as to whether or not that one statement, which remains the same in all three of the last three that are filed, notices, this is what Secretary allegedly said to the deputy. It's the same. Every single one is the first. No one, I don't believe you put the first one into evidence as a court file. That was back on August 30th. Then there's three after. And it's the same thing. That's the Brady. And is it material? Does it meet all the three problems of Brady? That has to be decided because if it's Brady, one has to make a decision what it's going to do, or they have anyone to determine. If it's not Brady, the problem then, that's why all of this is a problem. Because if it's not Brady, that's for the state to decide, right? The state always, people don't like it. That's what the Supreme Court has said. The state is considered not Brady. And if it turns out at the end it's not Brady, then the state would have no obligation, at least under the rules of awarding Brady, to have turned it over. So that's why today I just felt we were going sort of in reverse. Partly by the horse, we were sort of going toward the Brady issue instead of looking at their motion to disqualify. Which again, as is, can't stand.
Anything else? Anything else from
Just briefly, the case law seems to be very clear that a state attorney's office can continue a prosecution if one of their state attorneys is a witness. but I found no case law that says that a state attorney can be a witness in a trial in which that state attorney is trying the case. I don't believe it exists. Have not been able to find it. So therefore, we start off with the rule of whether the state can still prosecute, and the answer is yes, unless we get to this level of what I've been talking about institutional, I don't want to use the word corruption, it's not institutional prejudice. And I think we can establish that if we have these other witnesses. But as to Ms. Bradley, which is what you've been dealing with, yeah, there's a good chance she's going to be called as a witness, because I don't know what Moretti is going to exactly say about these things. I don't know whether it's going to contradict what Ms. Boustro said, and Ms. Bradley certainly could be there to either bolster what Ms. Boustro says, contradict what Mr. Moretti said, because she has had personal conversations with Moretti, and that may become evidence at trial. There's a good chance she gets called.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you. So, Council, I'm going to defer room and take it under advisement, motion under advisement. I understand that you want me to reopen it regarding other witnesses. I understand that. You're not having asked for a continuance. You want to go ahead with your trial. And we're going to do that, but we have several motions that are pending. You be prepared to go forward on the motions. State should be prepared to go forward on the motions, and we'll see where it goes. Well, I'll let you know sometime today. All right?
The reason I'm asking around is
I understand why you need to know.
I need to know.
Say you need to know.
I need to think.
No, I understand, but I need to get notices out to them because they're not going to accept anything that's not within 5 days. So I got.
Aren't all the whoever you need for the motion to suppress, aren't they all under state subpoena? Would they be available?
Well, those are the motions to suppress. They may be.
We have
I'm talking about those other motions. Yeah.
What other motions you have?
We have the motion on to dismiss for prosecutorial misconduct. I don't have it all in front of me. We have several motions in limine, and then we have the motions to suppress evidence.
Understood. I have a list of them. So, you talk it over with the council, you tell me which ones that, if there's some agreement as to what you want to have first, who the witnesses are that you need, their availability. And what my understanding is, because the case is set for trial, I would have thought most of the witnesses are available. I could be wrong on that, but that's what
well, they're being available and being made available to us. Two different things.
And there are no subpoenas out from the state for next week.
That must be the
Three calls that any witnesses should be available. I need an opportunity to be able to get whatever witnesses are needed for these various motions. And we're at 24, I think now 27.
Close your mouth, Ellie.
The state has a couple of other motions.
He was busting deep in thought.
Droopy lip, man. This is another thing I want to talk about for the people who haven't seen it already. Y'all know that Bortland and Melly been charged with witness tampering. The paperwork says that Melly is charged with witness tampering of the ex-girlfriend. He got in contact with the ex-girlfriend by phone. It says that one of the inmates in jail was on the, I guess, I don't know if Melly had him called and Melly was talking to her from the background or he was just talking to her.
No. So according to the arrest papers or whatever, it says that Melly will have notes or kites sent to an inmate. The inmate then will go use the phone and read off the note to the person on the phone, Bortland, track, or whatever.
Okay. So did it say anything about how Bortland was implicated in that?
He was the one being called. And they would talk about the girl in the Maybach or something. I can't remember verbatim, but they had some cold words to talk about, allegedly, talk about some things. And but yeah, he was a person on the other end. And he was passing, from what they're saying, is that he was passing the message from the phone to another phone, texting the girlfriend.
So Melly had inmate called Portland. Portland get in contact with the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So off that alone, like, do they have proof though? Like,
yeah, they allegedly they got the phone calls.
I'm saying, but they know that them messages came from Melly.
According to them, they got surveillance inside the prison or inside the jail. Cause they got the timestamp. So allegedly, yeah.
Okay.
And he done, he done fucked up. They got what they said they got for sure.
Hold on, man. I'm finna block. I got another motherfucker I gotta block. Your ass out of here,
It'd be
baby.
so funny when they say stuff like that while on social media. Like social media is getting everybody's business.
Shh, the fuck he talking about? We reacting to this motherfucking story. Matter of fact,
national news, mind you. Okay, this is news. It's not even like.
Don't worry about it.
It's weird.
Don't worry about it. Somebody else say something. Goddamn it! Give me. Please, somebody else say something. Please.
Oh yes, Montaigne. They definitely got a snitch.
On the block spree on you, ass. So I heard
you ass.
But now they did say though that the dude that was, I guess, that was making the calls, they say he was cooperating, right?
Can't Get Right wasn't cooperating. It's another person that said that he bought drugs allegedly from Melly directly.
The guy that's facing the murder?
No, it's another guy.
Hold on, let me see.
They ain't released that person's name. Respectfully, I just thought about saying that out loud, but no, the guy to me just reminded me of Can't Get Right from Life, because he was like, no, I got to read everything off the paper. I got to keep it. Because I said earlier, like, what kind of, like, he was talking like he was passing a message instead of talking normal, like regular, like he was talking himself. It was weird to me.
Hold on, let me pull up that court video real quick.
Oh my God, let me check the status of my food. My stomach is over here.
Y'all,
they making my order music. They making it when I'm so
hungry. What loud pad?
Loud pad, I'm telling you. What's so crazy in the video, that's Loud Pad, the one who shoved the damn picture in the tail thing. Shout out to Loud Pad. The best merch guy ever.
All right, now this right here is his hearing on the tampering with witness charge.
On Mr. Demons?
I read it as fast as I could.
Okay. Okay, sir, like I said, your attorney's with us in court today. You're charged with tampering with a witness to withhold testimony in a capital life felony. And I just find probable cause for that. I have a charge. And state your recommendation was? No bond. No bond. In defense?
Well, first of all, I don't believe there's probable cause here. By the way, my name is Daniel Aronson, for the record.
Okay.
I don't think there's probable cause, but the document shows in the probable cause affidavit is that other people did things, but it doesn't say what Mr. Demons did. There is one passage in it where somebody overheard him say something while somebody else is on the phone. Other than that, this is other people doing things. So I don't think there's probable cause. And if there's probable cause, then I say a standard bond.
Okay. Well, the argument on probable cause is reserved. I did find probable cause based on the allegations, but you can bring that up in the division later on in other appropriate motions. Okay, based on all the allegations here in the history, I am going to set a no bond on that. And sir, you will be entitled to an author hearing with your division judge for appropriate release conditions at a different time. But when you are released, I'm going to no victim contact. Anything else?
We'll deal with this in front of Judge Burton.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you, sir. You're in contact with your attorney.
Can you tell my attorney to come see me?
Yes.
Yes, I believe you heard.
That part's funny to me. I'm like, Was he scared to say something to the attorney? He said my attorney can see me. He heard you.
So they said somebody heard him say something in the background. That was their proper cause. In the background of a phone call.
It might be part of it, but it's 27 pages.
Right.
And they break down some calls. I don't know. I probably skipped the part about the background. All I remember is that they break down the guy walking through the jail to go to the phone. Then they break down the stamps on the phone as far as when he was talking to Bortman. The code name for the girlfriend was Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like Rihanna.
So my thing is they saying tampering with a witness. Do you know is she showing up for court? Like is she on the docket to be a witness?
Her and her mother filed paperwork on the 21st of September, pleading the 5th, the 4th, the all in between, saying they're not talking to nobody. You can't search them. You can't interview them. Nothing.
And the court going for that? Like, is they allowed to do that? Like,
I mean, it was fine.
I don't know. Will that protect them?
You can invoke your rights, and all it means is that without their attorney. So I mean, if they want to lock them up or something, they would just still have to go through their attorney. But yeah, you can do that.
So
it's your right to do it.
Okay, so what I'm really saying is they still have to come to court, but they just gonna plead the fifth.
Well, if they get subpoenaed, you remember this trial is new. They have to get served again. So, you know.
So that's a whole nother shit. Like she said, shit. Mona said she was in Barbados somewhere, goddamn it, last time.
Yeah, they got her. Okay. Thank you, Nick.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Catch the Hook too, man. He lit over there too, man. That motherfucker there, he got a lot of shit going on over there, man. Y'all want to know about he take you a tour around different hoods in his city, gangs, and
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Show you that crib life. And, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he lit. He got motherfucking skits and comedy. Like he got it all over there. And he also shoot music videos. So it's different varieties of things over there on his channel. Y'all make sure y'all go pull up.
That part.
Catch the Hook, man. All right. So who killed the kids? YNW Melly.
Oh my God.
Tampering if he's not guilty. Say, hold on. He say, so who killed the kids? Question mark. Why Melly tampering if he's not guilty?
Okay. Well, first part.
Go ahead. You go in there and I'm gonna go.
Okay. First part, it's not even the same thing. So the murder itself has nothing to do with the witness tampering. Witness tampering means it's a witness that's a part of a case. It don't technically got to be a murder, but a case. And you're doing something to that witness where they're not coming to court, right? You're standing between them and what they're supposed to do with the court. So the murder has nothing to do with, thank you, Karel, nothing to do with the witness tampering. That's all I want. So I want to make sure we separate that. It's not the same, like it's not together.
Okay. So now this is my thing, Michael. I want to answer that too. You said who killed the kids? We don't know who killed the kids. You hear me? We don't know who killed the kids. It could have been anybody. It could have been anybody who killed the kids. And another thing, you said, why Melly tampering if he's not guilty? Well, the state was tampering too. So do that mean Melly innocent? Both sides tampered like a motherfucker. Both sides tampered. So we got the state tamper with evidence and with witnesses, and we got Melly tampering with witnesses. So who guilty and who innocent? Who right and who wrong? That's my question to you, Michael. Just like Melly was tampering like a motherfucker, the state was tampering like a motherfucker too. They both tampering. So just because Melly being charged with murder You know what I'm saying? Or accused of murder, we gonna ignore the state tampering with the witnesses though. They both tampering with witness. Shit, even if I were innocent, I might be tampering with a witness because bitch, I need to make sure we on all the same accord. Hey man, what you finna tell them people? Like, I don't need you to say nothing out the way. Like,
shit, that might sway this.
say why it don't got nothing to do with it. They're talking about tampering on this murder. Oh, listen, Melly is tampering. Okay, now you got one strike. Okay, now look, Melly is tampering with a witness, meaning he's trying to get in contact with a witness on this case. The state is tampering with a witness, trying to get them to say or comply the way they want to. It's the same thing. They're tampering with a witness so it could benefit them. It's the same thing. Say, so what? The state tampering to get justice, not how to murder. Matter of fact, that coming right there just got your ass blocked, baby boy. I do not need your service over here, goddammit.
That is
no
not
service.
for justice. When it can get overturned, and then families will have to deal with possibly seeing they loved one killer in the store that they think they're killer. Come on.
Dumb as a bitch, man. Listen, man. Listen, common sense. Like, listen, bro. It's facts over feelings. Y'all got to get out y'all feelings. I don't care if y'all feel he guilty. That's y'all. But y'all got to get out y'all feelings. He did exactly what the state did. So what? The state tampered with a witness to try to prove he's guilty, and he's tampering with a witness to prove he's innocent. It's still wrong on both sides.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Y'all don't know if the motherfucker killed this people or not.
Unless they was there, hell.
Right. They gotta prove this shit. Boss say that this all I know. The only proof I seen the tampering is by the state. I ain't see the proof Melly was tampering. Right.
Hell, the witnesses have said that. That's the crazy thing. Why you been so tense?
Cause man, it's like people don't understand. Like, it's like, I don't know. I know sometimes, like me, sometimes what I be thinking in my head, it don't come out well. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker just said, so what? The state is tampering. They trying to convict the bitch for murder. So you saying it's cool if the state do illegal shit justifying Melly guilty. That's what you saying. I don't even need you a part of my platform, watching me or nothing. You need to keep your ass wherever you at.
Thank you, Ashley, for the cash out.
I don't even need that energy. The fuck you just said. It's okay for the state to do illegal shit to find somebody guilty.
Crazy.
Come on, man.
Yes, my cook is on his way, y'all.
Come on, man. What the fuck? We got to go by the books, goddammit. The state.
And that's the problem. They don't be wanting to. That's why I'm like, man, man, okay.
If he's guilty and you got the proof like you say you got, why do you have to do illegal shit? Why do you have to do illegal shit? If he's guilty, you shouldn't have to do illegal shit. If you got enough evidence, why I shouldn't have to do illegal shit? If I got enough proof to prove Mickey wrong, why would I do some illegal shit just to prove her wrong if I got all the proof already?
Okay, you don't need it. Yeah, I gotta wait till I eat to come back on camera because right now I got the I'm hungry as shit face. Okay. You sound so strange.
No, you good.
No, I'm talking about how you over there looking. You just look like
Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, because I got over 2,000 people blocked. Like, I'm shit in the minute the chat gonna be dry as a bitch. You hear me? I don't be wanting to block a bitch, but ignorance, it just irked my nerves. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come a point where it's no need to. Like, now that's the definition of bias or the definition of one-sided. Like, I understand where people come from that says, you know, what they feel in regards to it. And that's cool. And they respect the fact when I say what I say, but I can only have them conversations and if we're talking from the same point, if we're talking from a legal point, let's have that conversation. But if you're talking from your emotions, it's not gonna make sense because I'm not gonna I'm gonna be like, well, that's not what I'm talking about. Like,
Right.
mm-mm.
Facts. Hold on, man. Let's go back to the end, right at the end of this trial, real quick. This court. Cause like I said, I was in and out. I ain't catch all of it. I was in and out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got heated, okay? At some point, it was like they was up and stuck. Thank you, Angel.
If she said that back then, and then all.
Do they have any objection then? No. When do you want to hear it?
Hello.
And 20th is not, that's too far down the road.
So Judge, we, as the defense speak with the proposition against Mr. Aaron.
Hold on, I see whoever that is. I got it.
What we would suggest.
We have that 5-day notice that we have, so we are basically precluded from anything next week on that motion.
Who do you need to call as a witness?
Hold on.
Who do you need to call as a witness?
Miss Bradley, Miss Boutros, Miss, and we probably could adopt some of this testimony we had today. I'm not trying to be redundant, but we're going to need Miss Falk, we're going to need Mr. Kilburn, and we're going to need Mr. Pryor.
And we can consider them first thing Monday, but if you allow it to be heard next Friday, you're really not setting the 5 days other than a few hours.
May I suggest something that the state tell us when you're ready sometime next week, and we'll work out around their schedule. I know they're very busy individuals, and if they could just inform us when they're available.
Hold on. Michael pulled up in the back. Hold on.
Good.
What's up? What up?
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to hear them here talk about the case.
I'm saying you were just the one I just blocked?
Yeah, I'm the one you blocked.
All right, what's up? Come on, pop your shit.
I'm trying to figure out why y'all so on Melly's side, why y'all ain't looking for justice, man.
Okay, but and see that's my thing. What irks my nerves, we just talked about this for 5 minutes. The reason why we on Melly, so we ain't even on Melly's side, but we clearly said they haven't showed us enough proof for us to feel like he's guilty.
So who got in that back seat?
What you mean? It don't matter who got in the back seat. I could have got in the back seat, but you still got to prove I was in that back seat and I did it. Okay,
I understand.
Listen, I was in the back seat, right?
Yeah.
But you still got to prove that I did it.
So you saying that during the court case, they ain't have enough evidence to convict him when it was 11-1?
That's exactly what that means. Because that's why he wasn't convicted.
It was a mistrial. We only could go by what's going on. So it was a mistrial. So that right there should tell you it wasn't enough.
It was a mistrial because of one lady though.
That's cool. That's cool.
It doesn't matter. It could have been a half a lady or whatever. A mistrial is a mistrial. You have to have all 12 jurors vote the same.
All right. What about this tampering charge? Ain't the tampering charge? They're talking about the murder case. They ain't talking about nothing else. He been in jail 5 years. So what other charges they talking about?
Again, so The tampering with a witness, whether he was in there for shoplifting, it just means on the case, they have a witness that was supposed to appear. Because of contact, directly or indirectly, by the defendant with that witness, they're alleging that's why the witness didn't come. So that's tampering with a witness. It has nothing per se with the charge. It's because it's a case, period.
And this is what I want to ask you, bro. Okay, so this is what I want to ask you.
All right.
Okay, so Melly got tampering with a witness. Tampering with a witness could be anything, meaning he could have
I'll
just
be
had
right back.
all right, he could have had contact with that person. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
He could have told somebody, hey, call Mariah and tell Mariah, you know what I'm saying, I love her. That's tampering with a witness. We don't really know the details of what was said on them phone calls.
They got the they had the details out though. That's the thing about it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Okay, and what it said with the detail.
But I can't go into full explanation, but they have a detail saying that he was basically telling the nigga that he was in jail with to tell Portland to tell that bitch, don't come to court, bitch, and you're gonna be straight for the rest of your life.
Okay. He told her, don't come to court, you're gonna be straight for the rest of your life, right?
So why he telling why he saying all that if he didn't do nothing?
Because
he kill nobody or do nothing, he wouldn't be telling her shit. Why that bitch could come to court if anything. It wouldn't matter if he came to court if he ain't do nothing.
Listen, I understand you, right? I understand you somewhat right? If you feel like if he's innocent, why is he even trying to reach out and tell him to come to court? Okay, first off, did you see the interview she did with Lauren Crown?
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay, a motherfucker like that, if I was innocent, I wouldn't want her to come to court either. Because she's young, first off, and she don't know the law, second of all. And these people is professionals. They can make a bitch look crazy and make a person look like they lying. So for me, if I was innocent, I wouldn't want her to come to court on my behalf either. Period. Because she could get put in a situation where she could get tripped up. It happened to long-term criminals. Well, a criminal get on that motherfucker in the state to be saying something and they feel pressured and the shit just go either way. Like that doesn't mean he's guilty. And second of all, I want to say this. The state did similar shit. They tampered with a witness to help their case find him guilty. So they both did wrong shit.
True, that's true enough, but
that's not what
he
I'm
didn't really
saying.
get under charges that he got against the mama. They got dropped, like him hurting her and all that. They dropped that.
Okay, tell me this: why you feel like Melly guilty?
Because it couldn't. Who else could have did it? That's just the facts about it. Who else could have did it?
Okay. Listen. You had a whole truck full of niggas that pulled off.
The shell case was on one side. It was on the one shell case front of the car.
Listen to me. You still had a whole truck full of niggas. We don't know what happened when they got down the street, around the corner, 5 blocks down. That car could have pulled over. The other truck full of niggas could have got out that bitch, got in that car. Anything, we don't know. It's space there.
That's true enough, but man, me personally, I just don't. I go off what I see, and what I see is that.
But that's why you ain't in the court system, dog. These people in the like. Listen, I feel what you're saying. A lot of street people feel like, okay, Melly did that. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, no matter what I think, even if I think Melly did that, we're going by the law right now. The law still gotta prove that though. You feel what I'm saying? That's my whole stance. They haven't proved it. I don't care if I feel that way.
So outside of the law, outside of the law, and everything else y'all going over, as a street dude, would you say he did it? Yes or no? And I'm gone.
I said a little piece, but hold on before you go on.
Yeah.
Our opinions don't matter. We have to prove it. That's why I say innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I seen him do it, he's going to court. He's still innocent until they prove he did.
Yeah.
That's my whole stance on it. I ain't saying, that's why I don't put my opinions on a platform. We have to go by the facts. I go by the facts.
Right. All right. All right. I gotta go. Y'all.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, I'll unblock you, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm just here tripping, right? Because first of all, salute, shout out to you. Happy birthday, Mickey. I'm gonna drop you some in the cash out too. Look, hey, look, I'm sitting here tripping, right? Because this is a stark contrast because you know me, everybody know I'm pro juvie, pro sack chaser for the victims and all of this. And when I started my channel, it got started on the Melly content, and I was pretty much one of the few platforms on YouTube that was, you know, not for Melly. But I'm watching now, and it looked like the public's opinion done changed, and people are feeling like, you know, he did it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because when now that they done switched to the felt like he done did it, me watching what went on in this courtroom today, I cannot with good heart, good conscience say that he should be in jail. Not because I don't feel like he's guilty, but I can't co-sign what I saw the state attorney, Detective Moretti, do illegally. I'm a former criminal myself. You know what I mean? Like he should not be in jail. They should dismiss this case. It is bigger than what you and Mickey was hitting on music. It go farther than just Christine Bradley and Detective Moretti. It go to the whole DA's office. They calling Harold Pryor on as a witness next week. He is the head of the whole district attorney's office in Miramar, and the reason why they calling him is because he had knowledge of this as well. You see what I'm saying? Now it's a whole nother ball of wax. This could be a potential Fed investigation on the DA's office in Miramar and the Miramar Police Department, because it's widespread corruption from the police all the way to the DA's office. And the star witness is actual DA herself, Miss Boutros. She witnessed it all. She was credible. She had notes. She went through the proper channels. They had an internal affairs investigation. They covered it up. Can you imagine how many people could possibly be on the hook for this situation? Bro, you can't be an attorney or a state attorney and trying to convict a criminal, and you a criminal your damn self.
Right. Facts.
Like that. Like I'm totally, bro. And it pains me to say this, but I'm totally free Melly at this point. Not because I don't think he's guilty. I still think he's guilty, but you can't convict the man after all this stuff, man. You can't. Even I do think Christine Bradley gonna get kicked off the case, but that still leaves Detective Moretti sitting in the middle of this case. He gathered most of this evidence. How do we know he didn't drop some bullet shells at the crime scene? How do we know he didn't put no DNA on that door handle that they said that they DNA swabbed only 4 weeks before the trial even started? Did he do that? We don't know, but we know he would do some shady shit in order to get a prosecution or conviction. So with that being said, like they say, it's fruit of the poison tree. Everything go out. Jamie King's phone get through out. All the rest of the phones get through out. You got to take Moretti out, because if you don't take him out, then when he get on the stand, they're going to attack his credibility, and that's gonna bring Christine Bradley on the stand, and then that's gonna also bring Harold Pryor on the stand, because she told Harold Pryor, and that's gonna bring the whole DA's office on the in the investigation, and this gonna be in front of the jurors. How can you convict them? How can you?
Right. And that's the whole thing. Like I said, and I'm trying to get people to understand. It don't matter if you feel like he killed him personally. we gotta go by the justice system, and the justice system, they fucking they self right now.
It's over, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I don't think the judge gonna dismiss it, but I do think he gonna beat this case right. He gonna win this one. Just by what happened today.
I think it's politics at play is the only reason why this, and that's clear at this point. The only reason why this case ain't been thrown out. It's politics. It's people behind the scenes who was planning on making careers off this case, and that's evident now. Probably the DA, probably the mayor. Probably the who knows, Ron DeSantos might be on the phone or behind closed doors telling them they better do this and they better do that. But this case done turned into a total mess, and it's gonna bring a lot of people down who in the DA's office, and definitely Moretti. Christine Bradley, her career is over in that DA's office. She already wasn't that good at anyway, and for her to cover this up, her best what she should have did was when the allegation first hit, she should have did exactly what Miss Boutros did and just went on and told it and went on with them finding out Moretti did some unhanded stuff. By her not doing that and telling her superiors of it and them covering it up, it implicates everybody now.
Facts. And see, that's why I think she tried to miss court today, because she know judge was gonna get on her ass. She know she was gonna be in that situation where she had to take the stand and face the fire. That's why she tried to miss court. The motherfucker got, when judge said call that motherfucker, goddamn, she need to be here. That motherfucker got the end. She was fully dressed. That bitch got there so fast. And listen, I didn't even watch it like that. I clicked in and I clicked out. By the time I clicked back in, this bitch was on the stand. That bitch was at the courthouse already. She was in the bathroom somewhere, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man.
For real, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Say they convict Melly. In my mind, I'm gonna feel like he got railroaded. And again, I'm somebody who is against Melly in my opinion. I want justice for the family. I want justice for Juvie and Sack Chaser. But I can't get past the illegal stuff that they did, the withholding the information. They broke the law. They violated his rights. This is fact. And I can't get around. It's one thing if me and you accuse them for doing something bad to us. They got a state attorney. They got an extra somebody who in their office who telling what they did by violating this man's rights. You can't get around that. How can you get around that?
Right, fact. So let me tell you that, and this is why I say the judge ain't gonna throw it out and say mistrial, because he asked the lawyer, is he ready to go to trial? Like, just is he prepared to go to trial? But my thing is, do you think, because that was he said he gonna tackle that motion first to dismiss the case. Do you think he gonna dismiss this case?
No, I don't think he's gonna dismiss this case because of the politics of it. But I don't think he's gonna dismiss it. No, I think Christine Bradley gone for sure. She gone for sure. But I don't think they're gonna dismiss the case. But I think they should dismiss the case. I think if it was any other person, this case would get dismissed. But I think the politics of it, people, they want Melly head, and they're gonna push forward and they're gonna railroad him right in front of the world. I think that's what's gonna happen. Now, I do think when that Melly lawyer appeal this thing up to the appellate court or the Florida Supreme Court, his ass coming home. Melly is not finna do life. Melly is definitely not finna get the death penalty, and it's all because of how they went about. Well, I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of this has to do with the cherry on top was how they went about trying to get this conviction. The case was a circumstantial case off top. No gun, no witness, no blood, nothing really connected him to actually doing it. Now, we know most likely he did it. Like, I'm from a bed man, I would bet he did it. Like, I think he did it. I definitely feel like he's guilty, but being that it was circumstantial off top, and now you got some corruption involved. This is how O.J. Simpson got off. Johnny Cochran successfully painted the lead detective Mark Furman as a racist, and put it in the juror's mind that he may have planted blood and all type of evidence. And that was enough. Melly got more than OJ had. Melly got the DA's office, and he got a lead detective that's guilty of corruption, and his witness to the corruption is an actual district attorney herself, the lady Miss Boutros. You can't get no better than that, man. Ain't no, bro, a jailhouse lawyer can beat this case, dog.
Fact. So you compared the Melly case to OJ case, and in the OJ case, they say if the glove don't fit,
They must have quit.
So if the back seat one day, goddamn it,
I stopped eating my food just in time for. I was like, it's too much Florida going on this panel.
Happy birthday, Mick. I'm gonna drop you something in the cash app. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was over here starving. I'm good now, but I done put my bonnet on, so I'm off camera. Okay. But I agree with what you were saying, for real though. I personally don't feel like they're gonna dismiss it because it's gonna be too much of a damn they fucked up. But I do think it's gonna eventually get to the point it's gonna be thrown out. I just don't think he's gonna grant the order to dismiss it.
You think if they convict him, when they appeal it up to the appellate court or Supreme Court, he gonna get it overturned?
Oh, for sure.
Me too. I think for sure too.
And I thought that the first time, to be honest. If it would have went the other way, but yeah, for sure.
Okay, so if they take her off the case, right? They will take off the case now, or the jury will have knowledge of what happened. That she was the DA. What's the
point? It gotta happen before the trial can start, because if they start that trial with her as the prosecutor and she's a witness, it dooms the case anyway. So it will have to take place before the trial even starts.
So, but what I'm saying is, will the jury have knowledge that happened?
No, the jury only has knowledge of what's gonna be going on for the trial.
Right. Hold on. That's a good question. The jury will have knowledge if they've been watching this stuff go on now, because the jury hasn't even been picked yet.
That's a point too.
You know what I'm saying? This man is not going to get a fair trial, bro. Like it's no way. Like they don't violate this man right so many damn ways, man. Like, and again, somebody who is definitely for the victims, definitely for justice for Juvie and Sat Chaser. But I say let him go, bro. You can't convict this man. You cannot. I mean, you can, but you'll be wrong, bro. They'll be dead. They dead ass wrong, bro. They dead wrong.
Right, fact. Yeah, because the reason why I asked the jury thing is because if I was a jury and I had knowledge of all this shit that just happened, you know what I'm saying, with the state and the DA office, I'll rip my mind saying, man, let that man come home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who's it? Like you told me last night, music. Who's this? If I'm a citizen in that community, who's to say y'all ain't gonna violate my rights if we let this go? Who's to say you ain't gonna violate my son's rights when he get pulled over with his friends drinking in a car or something like that? You see what I'm saying? They done made us sympathize with Melly. They done turned me into a Melly sympathist because of the wrongdoing that they done did. I don't care if they bring the gun up in there. I don't care what they do at this next trial. In the back of my mind, I'm gonna know that they did something illegal, and this case should not go forward. I don't care what they say in this new case. And you know what I'm saying? It's nothing they can say to me that would make me feel like he should be convicted due to the fact that they violated his rights.
Facts. Now, this right here for you, Marita boy.
Yeah.
We know that the ex-girlfriend is the witness that allegedly Melly tampered with, right?
Yeah.
Now they said, well, Mickey said that her and her mom already pled the fifth. They, you know what I'm saying? If they get called, they plead in the fifth. Do you think it's any way that they can make them talk?
No. No.
So and the reason why I asked that, because why the mom didn't plead the fifth when she went up this time for trial, if that was the case?
That's a good question.
Because all she had to do was plead the fifth. Then, if it's that easy, and she wasn't feeling the state when
It
she
was a different situation back then, because back then the mom actually got arrested on a material witness warrant. She didn't. That's not going on this time. So you know what I'm saying. I just feel like the elements are different. She probably knows more now about her legal standing. Back then, she didn't. So you know, I just think it's a different temperature this time.
That's what I was gonna lean towards. What Mickey said, that she probably know a little bit more about what her legal rights are at this time. But that would have been a guess. But I wasn't gonna say it. But she said it. That's what I'm leaning towards.
Okay, because I'm like, shit, you could tell she ain't want to, you know what I'm saying, do the shit last time. That would have been perfect. Got the, hey, look, I played the field game. Because, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, because I'm saying with the daughter testimony from the beginning, and if they made her talk, that will very so much incriminate Melly. You know what I'm saying? Like they would do her the same way they did the mom. Well, you said this in the beginning, you said that in the beginning, and I just don't see that little girl holding up on that stand like her mom did. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I hope, you know what I'm saying, y'all say she could plead the fifth. You know, hey, goddamn it, that's good.
Yeah, you see that girl could. You see how like the question she couldn't answer in that interview with a reporter. Think she gonna be able to go up against a prosecutor? Like, come on, she's gonna buckle.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I got a question for y'all though. If Melly case get dismissed or however, do y'all think they're gonna still prosecute Bortland for the murders?
Nah, because then he won't be accessory.
Right, but I'm just talking about for the
Somebody
murders.
got to take the bodies though.
That what I'm saying. That what I'm saying. Do you think that they would like switch from him and try to make Bortland like the murderer in his trial?
For sure, he came with the bodies.
Okay, so y'all saying right now he have accessory, right?
He got murder and accessory.
Okay, so he still got murdered in. So yeah, they just gonna put everything on him then.
Oh, I was just wondering. I was just wondering because it was a question that I was kicking around in my head.
Okay, but tell me this though. Do y'all think if that happens, if Melly beat this case and they put everything on Bortland, now Bortland facing the death penalty and some more shit, do y'all think he would tell on Melly?
I mean, if he beat the case, I mean, why would he tell on Melly? Ain't gonna do nothing. But I don't think they're gonna seek the death penalty though. You know what I'm saying? Because from the start, they never considered him the principal. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt they're gonna like try to do him like that. Because you know he's facing life though, for sure. But I doubt they're gonna go push the death penalty just because Melly got off. If they don't think he's the actual person that did it. The only thing that I can't wrap my head around, and that's why I keep saying I believe that they would try to go after Bortland like that, because it's still 2 deceased victims that got drove to the hospital. Like somebody need, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody have to answer for that. It's like you can't, if that happens where everybody just walk away without actually like going through a trial, that's gonna say a lot about the state attorneys are for real, because it's still 2 decedents. Like they got there, they didn't, you know, I know this is gonna sound weird, but they didn't drive themselves there. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got the answer for it.
Facts.
And do y'all see Bortland being found guilty with all the evidence pointing towards him?
Shit. Is it his DNA is there? Okay.
They found blood on his clothes, so they know he was
Right,
there
but
when the shot
they
fired.
said the evidence shows that he couldn't have been the shooter, though, right?
Right, but the evidence shows he was there when the shot was fired, so he know who fired the shot.
But I think with his case, it's gonna be, since they know he's not the shooter, regardless if they have the actual shooter or not, they can still continue on with him because they already know he's not the shooter. They can say he was in the car. He staged it with whoever the shooter is, because at that point, if Melly be the case, they can't just be throwing Melly's name around, right? So I still think they could try him because they never said he was the shooter. His charges is not for being the shooter, it's for being with the shooter and helping covering up the murders. That's just how I'm looking at it.
Right, and that's my whole point. With their evidence, they can prove for a fact he was there when the shot was fired, because they say the blood was on his clothes. So, and from the blood splatter of the shot. So
yeah, and he gave a statement that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was there in the car. Okay, well, he said the drive.
I mean, drive out. Yes, so yeah.
He said he ducked down. So I mean, like, at the end of the day, he made a statement. So he has already put himself there, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
He even took him on the search of someplace. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I said. Regardless if they convict the shooter, right? I still feel like they have to, because I mean, I just can't get over it. He brought him to the hospital. I mean, how else are you, like, there's no other way, and you admitted to being there. So yeah, I think without, no matter who the shooter is or who they go after as a shooter, thank you, Philly. I just feel like somebody got to answer. I don't think he's just gonna get off like that. Because worst case, even if he don't get found guilty of the murder, he still is a accessory after the fact, because that's what he drove the bodies to the hospital.
So once his trial start, do he get the option to tell on Melly?
No, he should have been told on Melly like that. I'm just like, at that point, if Melly, see, this is the thing, if Melly beat the case, it's no longer useful for him to tell on me. Now I was about to say Mary on Melly, because what they gonna do with it if he already beat the case? Now is the time if he's gonna tell. Now is the time to tell. If he, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, because you got double jeopardy. You can't.
Yeah, ain't nothing they can do with it.
Yeah, his leverage,
like,
his leverage
like
will be
Marita
gone.
said, OJ writing books and shit about what if I did do it.
What if I did do it?
Hey, he did it though. Look, let me tell you. Listen. You know, OJ got arthritis, right? His lawyer said that OJ didn't take his medicine for 2 weeks, his arthritis medicine. That caused his hands to not be able to straighten up. So he
on the glove.
To go on the glove. So OJ told him, he said, man, my hands, he was telling him to write something. He said, my hands is, no, he told him, he say, they gonna have you put them gloves on. OJ told him, I take arthritis medicine. The lawyer told him, don't take it for 2 to 3 weeks. When he put the gloves on, his arthritis was so fucked up in his hand, it was like this, so he couldn't straighten his hands out to put the glove on. So, hey, Melly need to have
basically
arthritis.
what Johnny Cochran told him to lie.
He didn't tell him to lie. He just told him stop taking his medicine.
It went further than that. I watched the docu-series about it. I think it's the one where they had Cuba Gooding play or something. They baited the black state attorney into getting OJ to put the gloves on. Johnny wanting him to do that. And I used to work construction, bro. Those are leather gloves. Once leather gloves ain't worn a while and get a little wet or whatever, they get tight as hell. You can't put your hand in them damn gloves. You got to force them damn hands in them gloves. Yeah. And he got arthritis too. Shit.
And that's what Johnny Cochran told him. Don't
and y'all ain't peep how OJ was doing it. He was acting a little bit too. He was like, you know.
and then another thing, the bitch had on latex gloves up under that.
Up under it. Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Hey, but with the Melly case, I was thinking about this too. I don't know how far this corruption goes, but I know it went up to at least Harold Pryor, which is the head state attorney. Man, they need to seriously consider how do they want this try to go forward, because who knows how far this corruption goes, and if this case goes away, all of this goes away. All of the corruption and all of that, we don't hear about it. It goes away. But if this case continues go forward, we know. Nigga, you ain't hear Melly attorney? He said, I'm letting you know, Judge, I'm calling her. He said that in court. He said, I'm just making it clear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he letting it be known that he gonna open this can of worms when they waiting on this. So it's gonna go from Detective Moretti to Christine Bradley, and they're gonna ask her who she told about the Brady violation, and she gonna have to divulge that she told her boss, and which is Harold Pryor, because he gonna be on. They trying to subpoena him to come Friday, so Tuesday, whichever. I think it's Friday. So he gonna be on the hook, and they gonna ask him, well, did you know about this, and what did you do about this, and you see what I'm saying? It's gonna keep rolling on up. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Shit, they might got Ron DeSantis on. They might got They might have called Ron DeSantis. Shit.
Can y'all imagine that? A state attorney on a witness stand pleading the fifth. Man, every damn public defender and defense attorney, whoever had a case tried by their ass, gonna be up in the courthouse.
That's another thing. That's another thing why they need this to, well, I would think they need this to go away. What about all the cases y'all done prosecuted, and now we got a stigma of corruption over your whole DA's office? You gonna have them over what is his name, Moretti's cases? Because if I was a criminal and I had been Moretti on my case and he convicted me, I want my lawyer to get my case back in front of the appeals court, because we got this dude doing corrupt stuff. He did it to me. That's what I'm gonna say. Even if he didn't do it, I'm gonna lie and say, you know what I'm saying?
That shit in Houston with that damn dirty cop.
Yeah. This is bad. This is real bad. I mean, I don't know how much. I ain't no lawyer or nothing, but I'm saying I don't know how much people know this is bad, but this is bad, man. This is bad. Melly attorneys is the goats, man. I have never seen this. They went from Melly on the stand to getting the state attorneys on the stand in the same case.
That new one is something, okay? I like that shit. I was like, now this is a motherfucking hearing, okay? When he stood on that square, that judge, like, hey, I did what I supposed to do. Y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do. I need help, okay? I was like, I know that shit, right?
For real, bro. For real. And everything Melly's attorneys was saying, I agree with it. It's right there. This is basic, man. Everybody know what happened, and everybody, because the lady told us, and everybody know what's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Y'all know this man rights got violated. They talking about he was joking. That lady, man, and I'm gonna tell you something. That lady, Miss Boutros, man, kudos to that lady, dog. That lady is the most righteous one in that damn office that they got up there, because she did it correctly. She took notes. She went to the proper chain of command. She went through the proper channels. She had everything documented, dog. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And standing on business now. Like, okay, I don't care what she say. I know what I heard, or I know what I saw. So yeah.
Yeah.
And Bradley talking about the lady lied. And when she and what she don't realize, or maybe she's trying to save herself. But even if you tell us that this lady lied, one of y'all lying. So that in itself is proof that it's corruption going on in that office. Either you lied or she lied, and we know she ain't lying. Well, we feel like she ain't lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, trying to get her ass up out of there, look, messing up the club.
What?
Look, I was like, yeah, she giving me like Moretti her boo vibe type shit.
I ain't know.
But yeah, she screwed though. She ain't gonna have that job.
Yeah, it's over for her. This lady had the audacity not to show up to court, y'all. That's crazy.
I caught that.
She knew she fucked up. She knew.
I said she was smirking the whole time until shit got real. Then her ass wasn't smirking no more.
I know who was happy she was up on that stand, Mariah Hamilton, mama, because she hate
Oh yeah,
Christine Bradley.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, so tell me this. I know that they tried them different, but why they didn't have Bortland on the stand in the Melly case? Because he's a major part of the case. He took them to the hospital.
Get on no damn stand.
You got Mickey got to answer that one. I do not know.
Ask the question again, because I just jumped in and say he ain't getting on the stand.
Yeah.
Why they didn't make him get on the stand? Because
like call him as a witness?
Yes, because he's the #1 witness. You know what I'm saying?
For one, he didn't corroborate. The only time he provided something from what we know publicly, right, was in the beginning of that audio recording. So if he already told a lie, right, because remember they're saying that first statement was basically a lie, he's not a credible witness to put on there anyway.
Okay.
It just didn't make sense. And then on top of that, he hasn't been cooperative. So you already he started off with a lie, right? He's facing the same charges, and he has been uncooperative. I know I wouldn't put my freaking eggs in that basket if I was trying a case.
Right. Because he already proved that he.
And you know, with co-defendants, it's all
credible.
about credibility. All witnesses, but for sure with co-defendants, like if you got shaky, you could be a freaking serial killer. But if you have like a good background with credibility with what you say, cool. But you know, if you used to lying, because that's gonna be the first thing the defense bring up is, hey, they don't tell the truth, they're not consistent, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't have took my chances on Bortland anyway. Because hell, his first thing to the police was a lie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if Bortland go down for this double murder, will he be one of the realest niggas in the game?
The fuck? What would that make the
Hey, I'm saying, you know the young generation.
I can't even come up with nothing besides what the fuck is wrong with.
Hey, Muzak, I'm 42 years old, man. I'm a grown man. I ain't never told on nobody in my life. But I'm telling you right now today in front of everybody, I would have told on Melly. I would have told at the hospital. You crazy? Listen, I know how to count. 1, 2, 3. I can't beat this. I'm going to jail for this. Oh, yeah. I'm telling. Hell yeah, we can't get out of this.
Listen,
Man,
I don't know
telling
what
on
the
that nigga.
conversation was.
Music.
I wouldn't have fucking been a driver to take nobody to no fucking hospital. I don't give a damn, okay?
Man, I would have faked.
Leave this car here with them in it. I'm not driving nobody to no hospital. I'm not about to go. No, fuck that. We would have been tussling in the middle of the road because I'm not driving this car to no hospital.
I'm telling. I'm not doing no time for that. That ain't being real, dog. That's being dumb. The #1 rule in the jungle is self-preservation. It's different if me and you plan to kill somebody. We go kill somebody together and we plan to kill them. And that's different. But you just gonna kill our 2 best friends and send me off with the bodies?
Well, hold on. You just made a point, Marita. Let me find out. So, Music, you trying to tell us this was planned? That's what would make Bortland a real nigga if this was a planned situation and he took the L.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, I'm pretty sure.
You down there in the swamp know a little something.
Hey, listen. I'm pretty sure we're playing, like, you know what I'm saying? Because think about this. I'm driving, you feel me? And a nigga pop, a nigga in the back, pop, and then he pop nigga in the driver's seat, pop. Bitch, I'm thinking I'm next. I'm finna crash this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna crash this bitch and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to know something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no way. It ain't no way. Bitch, I probably would have popped his ass because think he finna pop me next.
Man, I go to the gun range and I go every week and I still shooting. If I hear somebody else shooting next, I still jump. So I can only imagine me in the motherfucking car. And some shit, man, the hell I'll be out my body. Especially if I ain't know what the fuck was going on, we would have had to flip that mug upside down because I would have had to like
I would have been the first thing, man. I'm finna wreck this bitch. Bow, bow.
Hey, music. Hey, music. So if you was in Portland situation, let's say you didn't know that Melly was gonna kill them, and he alleged, he killed them, and then he got the gun, so you gonna play it off because you ain't gonna just be like, oh no, bro, I ain't with it, because you might be out there dead with them niggas too. So say you would have took the deal and went to the hospital. Would you have told?
Nah, because first off, I'm not driving. Listen, first off, if I'm included, if I didn't know, right? If I didn't know and he did it, boom, boom, and I don't want to tell on my homie, me having common sense, I can't drive them to no fucking hospital. I'm finna wreck this bitch. And it was a shootout. Hey, shots fired. All I know is, bitch, I got low and crashed this bitch, and I'm crashing this bitch.
So you saying you'd wreck the car after Melly got out, but before you got to the hospital?
No, listen. If I didn't listen, I'm wrecking this bitch when the shots go off. Period. You hear me? Period.
Okay.
Make
it make sense, right?
I'm wrecking this bitch off real, because it should be no shots fired in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrecking this bitch off real. You know what I'm saying? But it's no way. Now say like he shot him, boom, boom, and I didn't, and he like, bro, and we talked about it after. I still wouldn't have drove. I would have wrecked that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have told him, look, if he got a bag like that, look, bitch, you gotta break me off. I need a half a meal, and I need motherfucking track to wire me at least $250 right now. You hear me?
You would have fucked up at getting tracked while you any motherfucker.
What?
He owe me. I'm a part of the label. He owe me.
Listen.
Or take it to my mama, or take it to my mama cash.
But he wasn't a part of the label till after them boys died. None of them was really signed. None of them was signed except Melly.
Look,
he would have to sign a contract at the hospital, huh? Sign that bitch in the hospital.
Listen, I'm tell Track to print up some shit, or just drop $250 right now. Take my
Your ass better look.
Or just signature.
You better tell me why you shooting, because I don't want to talk after, because we wasting fucking time. So I would need you to tell me in the process so we can make this shit smooth, because
Melly,
all that talking after.
Take my mama $250 right now, and I need another $250 later, bitch. But shoot me in the chest on this side.
Damn, boy, my boy Music really with it. Boy, you trying to go out like a real nigga. Hey, Mickey, he trying to be a real nigga, ain't he?
But I agree, because this is the thing that made it hard. Half the car got out unscathed with no nothing, and the other was dead. I mean,
we going to jail, bro. You gotta, bitch. We gotta be wounded. All of us gotta be wounded. And I'm not driving to no hospital. I'm crashing, and I'm gonna crash this bitch so people can see and call the police. Cause get what? I might be in that bitch trying to hold my shit, but then as soon as they walk to the car, I'm out like I'm asleep. Unconscious, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Unconscious, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I am not going to jail. Shoot me in my chest.
No, bro. In your arm, bro.
In my chest.
Damn.
Cause listen, in the arm, they don't want to hear that arm shit. We see it in the movies all the time.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that arm shit. Yeah.
You got hit in the chest. Bitch, he got hit in the chest. You hear me? In the chest, bitch. And if you kill me, bitch, I'm coming for you. But in the chest, bitch. Cause they don't want to hear that arm and that leg shit. They don't want to hear that shit.
That 500,000, that's enough for that bullet wound, huh, bro?
Oh man, come on, kid. In the chest. You know what I'm saying? Not the middle chest, the outside layer of the chest. It just gotta.
Fuck that. Don't shoot me in no fucking chest. You shot me in the heart, like all that. Nah.
That's what you want to get.
Where you want to get shot at? Where you want to get shot at, Mickey?
Shit. I'm looked down. Okay, I don't need to get shot. Your ass need to get shot because you was in the back seat. I don't need to get hit. Okay, let me shoot your ass.
If you don't get shot, your ass going to jail. I'm telling you, gonna be like Portland them. If your ass don't get shot, you gonna be like Portland.
So let me tell you, Marita boy gonna get on the stand and say I got out at the light. I wasn't even down there with them. So how the fuck I get some shit? Okay, what happened to that dude? Where that dude at? That said that Melly got out the car. They just don't talk about that one no more.
Cause he got out that bitch. It ain't nothing talking about it. He out that motherfucker, man. Shit, man.
And
But
you know
yeah.
the other boy got a warrant. He been wanted for years.
Who?
The Willers guy.
Oh.
I was looking him up the other day, just look for warrants. I do weird shit now that I think of him. Anyway, he popped up in the thing. I do some random shit, okay?
Shit, my people's down there, they say that nigga walking around freer than a motherfucker. they say that nigga outside in Guilford. Yeah.
He said, shit, I ain't on no stand though. Not like
Yeah.
old glass.
Yeah, they say that nigga, they say he a whole gangster too, y'all. So yeah, he like Dontavious Withers.
Okay.
Yeah, they say Dontavious Withers a whole gangster. Say he like, hey, you better not say nothing slick to me. Better not call me a rat or however you want to say it, or
You talking about nigga with the producer?
No,
the driver of the other car.
Yeah,
He
Dontavious Withers.
testified?
No.
So why would they call him a snitch?
I think it was something that happened early on. I know him and Jacoby.
He gave a statement, but
Yeah.
I mean he ain't snitch.
Right.
He went with he basically told the story that the dude that the only witness on the defense last time, he said that story.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, I got it wrong. I know it was somebody. I know him and Jacoby Mills both gave statements early on.
No, Jacoby Mills snitched. Like,
Yeah, he snitched. He snitched.
Yeah, that was clear cut.
He snitched.
For sure. But yeah,
this case ain't even about. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But for me, this case is not even, and it's sad because, like y'all say, we got two young men who lost their life, and we got a family who looking for justice for their loved ones. But for me, I mean, my stance has switched so much drastically. It's like totally on the other side now. Like it's not even. This case is not even about Melly doing what he did to those young men. To me, it's about, are they really going to prosecute this man after they done violated his rights to this degree? That's what it's about for me. Like I that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, you know what I mean? And that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. And that was my whole thing. And is I understand where you're coming from because music homie R. Kelly. That whole situation, I just don't be down with. However, when I heard about the appeal and everything that transpired, I said, well, right is right when wrong is wrong with the legal system. If they fucked up, then that's on them because they should have did it right to secure it. So I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to look at it for what it is. And that's one thing as far as like the viewers and the comments, right? When we talk about things like this, just remember we're talking from a legal standpoint. We're not talking about our feelings or like what we personally, put together. You know what I'm saying? So I just be wanting to keep putting that out there because sometimes I be just looking at my comments like, OMG, really?
I just can picture. Let's just say, okay, the first trial, because the Bday violation happened even before the first trial.
Mm-hmm.
You got Christine Bradley sitting her high and mighty self up there, pointing the finger at this man, saying he's a bad guy, he's a criminal, and true, yeah, he may be, but you ain't no better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the optics of the judicial system is supposed to at least have the optics of fairness. The optics of these people aren't bad guys. You see what I'm saying? Like I said on my chat today, it hit different when the good guys is criminals too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like how y'all gonna just point the finger at this man now? Y'all just as bad. Like I can't get around it. I can't
get around because I'm pretty sure the same prosecutor, the same detective that spoke with the families and said, we're going to get you justice. We're going to do this. And to turn around and do some fugazi ass shit like this and then have the audacity to get up there on that stand and smirk and cover up even more for this detective. Well, what about the justice though? That's why I said,
Right.
personally, it's all about bonuses and freaking job advancement. That's the only justice they be looking to get half the time, because it's no way you sit in them rooms with them family members or taking no phone calls from them family members or sitting down with them, seeing them cry about the situation and then do some off the rocker shit like this for this could blow up. Again, I don't know if he did it, didn't do it, whatever, but the family must think so, right? So they're basically watching this unfold. The person they feel killed their loved one it's about to be a technicality, possibly. I can only imagine how their weekend is going, knowing that possibly next week this could end badly and then we never will get justice, So I don't
Yeah.
think people that always want to say, oh, why y'all saying free Melly or whatever, but you're not thinking about it overall. The problem is, if they would have did the case right, it wouldn't have been no issue.
Right. Facts for real, man. This case, this whole Melly situation was wild off top, and you can't make this stuff up that's happening. This thing, it just gets more and more crazy,
Mm-hmm. It do. But I'm gonna need for now. I will say this. Let's just like segue a little bit. For one, if Melly beats this case or whatever, his ass better get out of Florida, and I hope he learned his lesson. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If all that stuff is true in that arrest paperwork, his ass ain't learned shit.
What you mean?
Hopefully he did.
Yeah, what you mean?
So in the transcripts of the phone conversation allegedly that's supposed to have been taking place and all this, they were running this drug operation. Melly was in jail and all that. Y'all have read it?
No.
Yeah, so according to the phone calls they said they have audio of, they actually broke down with timestamps pieces of the conversation to the point the guy what was his last name? Mathis,
yeah.
Bortland, well, where the money at? He said he ain't get his money on the 15th, and Bortland was like, oh, it ain't come yet, I'm working on it. And then Mathis was like, all right, because he need that. And then Bortland was like, all right, make sure he know it's $300 a bottle. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like a drug operation. Then it's a snitch that's in jail that then said he bought drugs from Melly. Like legal papers or whatever that's supposed to be like drenched with drugs. So you're literally facing death penalty. And you're doing shit like that until you didn't learn your lesson, right? Like, it's no way you learn your lesson. Another thing is, even with the phone calls, you don't even have the sense to find somebody smart enough to know not to take the fucking note to the phone, right? Read that shit, remember what you're supposed to say, then go to the phone. Then when you get on the phone, you talk like you're talking for yourself, not that you're talking about he. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I know he's young and he's been in jail for a long time since he's been young. I don't see the maturity level just in his actions now. But hopefully if he beat this, he got to get out of Florida, and hopefully, he do better, hopefully.
Now, I would say this though, just trying to get a better understanding. Like Boosie said when he was facing death row, shit, they were bringing that work in and doing whatever, because it's like,
that's the worst example to ever look at. But go ahead.
I'm saying, like, they looking at it like, shit, nigga, it could be over soon. You know what I'm saying? So niggas on some shit like, fuck that, we got to turn up, and
that's a bad way to look at shit when you still got a chance to beat it. Now, once you get found guilty, that's different, okay? Because it's kind of like, shit, damn, end of the road, I just don't, that mentality to think like that in those situations could fuck up your situation even more. So it's like you ain't even give yourself a chance to try to come from up under it. So I just don't like that mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's like, okay, you 3 months behind on rent, right? And you're like, well, fuck it, I'm already behind, but you just had got some money where you could at least pay 2 months of it. But you in your mind, like, I'm already behind, I'm just gonna blow it. Like that
They're gonna
sounds
blow
crazy,
that
right?
shit, man. They're gonna blow that shit and try to fill out forms, try to get help to pay.
But that would be crazy though, right? Instead of just, like that logic, and I used to, especially our younger, because when I was at the my daddy's lawyer's office earlier, we was having a conversation about that. This younger generation, the mindset is just crazy. Like
Definitely though.
it's just crazy.
But then the hustle is way different in jail too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something that's $100 on the street, you could make $3,000. So niggas look at it like that's a come up, like that's a lick. Like,
Well, allegedly, Melly is paying for Matthew's lawyer, so obviously you got money. So what you need to sell drugs for?
Listen, I that's what I was thinking. I was just sitting here listening. I'm already I'm already on Mickey's side with this one here. If I got a bag, I ain't selling nothing. I'm in there getting high, and chilling. I'm a customer. I ain't selling nothing. I got a bag now. If I get convicted and I go to prison, yeah, then I got to hustle because I'm being here for a while. But if I got a bag and I'm just in the county, I ain't selling nothing. What's the point? I got money.
Listen, even if I was doing something, it wouldn't be net inmate that say they got it from me.
Right.
You may have gotten it, but you ain't get it from me. So you better go take the shower and get what you ain't get shit from me.
I'm saying, music. You a millionaire, or we think he's a millionaire. I'm pretty sure he's probably got $1 million, right? We think he got $1 million. You think he got $1 million left?
Shit, Track say he gave away 13 million, don't he? He said he gave away 13 million. $1 million.
Oh well.
That's Track. Track is a crook, allegedly.
Yeah.
Track say he gave away 13 million.
Well, I'm just saying, if you got a bag, are you saying you still gonna be selling drugs in the county, fighting your case?
It depends. It depends on the background. Because listen, you got niggas right now that want it to be looked at as this big time drug dealer or this big time nigga got motion, you feel me? And they get record deals, get the money, and then go back to the hood and be the big time drug dealer they always wanted to be.
I know dudes like that. I know football players who did that. That shit was the stupidest shit, but yeah.
But that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how niggas be like, treading that line just to fulfill that. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Everybody out in jail, motherfuckers probably looking at Melly like the man anyway. So all he know, he got the money to get the product. They already see me as the big dog in this bitch, like, cause I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm Melly. Man, I could be the one that's moving all this shit in this bitch and be the big dog in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the niggas go to thinking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So that's that mentality that Mickey was alluding to.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, dog. Last time I went to jail, I think I was in that bit for like, I'm gonna say about a week, right? Heck, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, send me, I don't need it because I'm only in that bit for a week, but canteen in that bit, I got everything, you hear me? But just going in that bitch and having like little food parties for everybody, because I know I'm finna get ready to go home. And I got a bag full of shit. So I'm like just having big little parties, feeding everybody, right? Even though I know I wasn't in that bitch for shit. I'm finna get ready to go home. I just gotta wait to get a bun, you know what I'm saying? Just that little shit right there made a nigga feel like nigga was the shit in that bitch because they looking at you like you the shit. So imagine Melly, like, you know what I'm saying? And he know all he gotta do is tell one of them, man, send $2,000-$3,000 and get this in. You know what I'm saying? That shit, listen, being the center of attention is a drug itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a drug itself. You know what I'm saying? All you need is just that one piece.
Mm-hmm.
In 17 minutes, it's gonna officially be my birthday, and I need everybody to send me $1 on Cash App. Everybody watching.
For sure.
I'm gonna see you more than that. When I get off of here.
We
Hey,
most
I take
definitely
that too.
turn up.
Look, all donations I will.
So look, man. Did we get the Melly content all out?
I just realized we were still talking about
Yeah, we done got it all out, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Keefe D. Now, before I get into what I'm gonna say with this, I want to play the body cam of them arresting Keefe D.
They got body cam of them arresting Keefe D.
Hey, that nigga was taking a walk, man, in the neighborhood, and they was watching his ass.
Bro, I did not know this.
Yeah,
I ain't watched it. Let me mute up.
I just did a documentary on this shit.
Yeah, I
Oh, you
mute up
saw the
too.
case?
I solved the case, but I didn't put it in the video. I might tell who the shooter of Tupac on live, but I ain't put it in the
Oh
video.
shit.
I know the shooter though.
Oh shit, you know him. Oh,
I know who the shooter is.
I'm about to say, damn, music, you know, and all the killers and dealers. Shit.
All LAPD got to do is send me $1 million right now.
Oh hell no! Let me get the hell off this line.
Hey, they send me $1 million right now. Goddamn it! I don't even got to show up to court. Goddamn it! I'm gonna get them all the evidence they need. I know who the killer is right now.
All right, you ready? Hey, Keefe, Metro Police, come over here. Hey, Metro Police, come over here, all right? Thanks, buddy.
Metro Police, come here. Thanks, buddy.
Cooperation, okay? I'll stand right here in front of the car. Yep, yep, go and put it down. I know, hang on, put that down.
He said, I'm thirsty as a motherfucker. Listen, first off, apprehensive team grabbed me, even if I was dying of thirst in the desert. If the fucking apprehensive team grabbed me out of nowhere and I see these bitches got wires hanging from their ears and all this shit, bitch, I could be thirsty and dying of starvation. That shit is out the window. I didn't know what the fuck going on. This bitch talking about I'm thirsty as a motherfucker. He knew he was going to jail, man. He knew.
That sound like it.
He knew it, man.
You have anything on you, sir? Okay, yeah, we'll get you a drink. Hang on, all right? Just want to make sure you got no weapons.
He started asking for a drink.
Hell, Vegas hot as fuck, man. Ain't that what he is?
Put your palms together like you're clapping. I just want to make sure these cuffs can be all right on you.
I'm gonna skip it in a little bit because this ain't really shit. They ain't really. But he get in the back of the police car and go to line.
Yep.
The nigga get in the back of the police car and go to line. Now listen, y'all heard what the police said. Hey, Keefe D, come here, bro. This such police. He grabbed him. Thank you for your cooperation. He put him in handcuff, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now watch when Keefe D get in the motherfucking police car. Watch what he say. This all here. They just
put your butt up against there. Kick that foot up.
Oh, Keefe.
You ready? I'm a pro, dude. Oh, you got it? All right.
He should know.
Oh, he's a pro. All right.
No, we're done.
Salute.
Oh, yep. I'm good. My front seat's clear. I'm right here.
Now watch this.
Yeah.
Now they finna put him in the say how old is he? 70? He down now.
Oh, you got it? All right.
This is that bullshit, man.
Bro, they putting him in okay. I'm finna say I know they ain't putting him in an unmarked, is it?
They had him in the truck and then they put him in and then they had him in unmarked, then they put him in here. Now listen to this shit right here, man.
Oh no.
Wow. That's a long time. That's a long time away.
Now look, they didn't tell Keefe D why they arrested him, right? Keefe D tell this police officer right here, because the police like, what they got you for? He said, man, September 7, 1996. He already know what they there for. He already know they there for the Tupac shit. Now watch what he telling me.
Hmm? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Not a detective quite yet, but yeah. It's a long time away, man. What was that? 20-some years? No, more than that. Yeah. Should have took him a while, huh?
He said, yeah.
I ain't worried about it. Well, I mean, that's what court's for, right? Oh, so they raided your house and stuff, huh? That was like, what? Yeah.
And it's my thing. They raided his house 2 months ago. The nigga had bullets from the gun that allegedly killed Tupac and Tupac memorabilia. Like, wow. And then they say he was selling shit on Craigslist and shit, saying that Tupac had this when he died and this and that, and this what used to kill. Like, what the like? I just can't fathom that. Why?
Keefe D was showing his ass.
Come on, man. Why would you have bullets from the gun that killed Tupac 27 years later? Like, nigga, you gotta move multiple times. You moving this shit with you?
Music, you think he really had bullets from way back then, though?
That's what they said. That's what they found.
Hold on now. Hold on. They say they the Suge got shot, Pac got shot. How many bullets he had? What, he sold one bullet every 5 years? You know what I mean? Like, them bitches supposed to sold a lot in the first year.
They say he was keeping it for memorabilia, like, you know what I'm saying, a trophy type shit. He was keeping it for like trophy type shit.
Damn.
Come on, man. That's the first thing, man. When you do something, first thing is to get rid of everything.
Right, right.
But watch how he lie though.
Wow. They didn't make a scene like last time? Oh, they did? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they had 3 SWAT units. I'm in my back. There's a bunch of walkie-talkies in the house behind me. So I peep over the gate. Me and the SWAT dude peeped over the gate at the same time. Dude.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
In the house.
So he telling him about the time when they hit his house 2 months ago. So he say he hear the walkie-talkies. He in the backyard. He say when he peep over the gate, the SWAT team peep over the gate at the same time. So imagine you peep over your gate, see what the fuck is that, and this cracker, the SWAT team, peep over, and y'all are face to face looking at each other. Man, I always shit on myself, man. Away, man. But why would niggas say that?
And we're very subtle then, huh?
He said they do that.
Yeah, I think I passed it.
Jumped out. Apprehension team or something.
Yeah, here it go right here. But I think.
Did you know there's a new way to make money on Amazon?
I think I missed it though. But he said the apprehension team jumped out and said, "Don't move, don't fucking move. I'll blow your head off all this shit." Did them people say that? That man jumped out that bitch and said, "Hey, Keefe D," you know what I'm saying? Hey, Metropolitan.
Oh, yeah, he lied. Them people just a calm.
Come on, man. Come on, man. They tell you, don't move and all this shit. Come on, man. All that cap.
He capping.
But
yeah, big cap.
They talked to Suge Knight. Suge Knight said he not gonna testify against Keefe D. The detective say the reason why Suge Knight is not gonna testify against Keefe D is because Suge Knight is responsible for Biggie death. And if he testify against Keefe D, then that's gonna open cans of worms on his behalf with Biggie death. So he ain't gonna do it. But one thing Suge Knight said is Suge Knight said Orlando Anderson wasn't the shooter. He said he never thought that they would catch Keefe D. But he also said this. He said the shots came from the front seat.
Sound like you saying you know who the shooter is. Music, go on, spit it out then.
Listen. This all alleged. I don't know.
Hey, wake it up.
This all alleged. I don't know. Keefe D said he was sitting in the passenger seat in the front.
So you saying
Suge Knight said the shots didn't come from the back seat, so it couldn't have been Orlando, and it couldn't have been the Dre dude. He said the shots came from the front seat.
So Music 101 is saying that Suge Knight say Keefe D is the shooter.
Is that what you saying?
Suge Knight didn't say Keefe D was the shooter. He said the shots came from the front seat. Keefe D said he was in the front seat.
Oh, so it was a mixture. Okay.
So think about this. If
you just solved Tupac murder.
He said he was gonna do it.
Hey, you about to take Vlad out the running.
Hey, these motherfuckers ain't even, listen, I ain't got enough of these bitches to pay attention to me. But think about it though. Keefe D said he was in the front seat. Suge Knight say the shots didn't come from the back seat. So that leaves the driver and Keefe D as the passenger.
And do you think this?
Huh?
Could it have been the driver?
It could. Hey, it could have been. But
who was the driver?
I don't remember.
I don't know the name either. Hey, look, but do you think this is why? Do you in your scenario? Do you think that's why Keefe D been so freely talking and putting it on Orlando Anderson or whoever else he put it on is because he knew that they didn't do it?
Yeah, because think about it. He knew he did it. Well, I ain't gonna say he knew he did it. I'm tweaking. Nah, put it like this. Everybody is saying Dre was the shooter.
And where Dre was sitting at?
Dre was sitting in the back seat. He said he handed Dre the gun, but Dre got scared and said he wasn't gonna do it. So he gave him the gun back and then he handed it to Orlando. But this is what he said though. When he spoke on them, because they say, man, people saying Dre was the shooter. You know what I'm saying? And he said, man, listen, Dre and Orlando was kids, man. They was kids. But this the picture I painted. If Orlando Anderson get jumped, that's my nephew. And yes, he's a gang member and he's a stone cold killer. But my nephew come and get me. I'm his uncle. Pop just jumped on me. Shoot them just jumped on me. We jump in the car looking for them. And I got a gun. And I'm the uncle. I'm supposed to protect my nephew. Why would I see them and give my nephew the gun? I'm going to be the one to handle that because that's my nephew. What's the point of coming to get me if he going to shoot him himself? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if my nephew was like that. Would I do it or would I let my nephew hot ass do it? I think I'm kind of like you. I think I probably would.
Because even though your nephew is a killer, but this situation, you're the protector because he came and got you.
Right.
Or
that's what I'm saying.
Backup.
Right. Or yeah.
Cause I didn't have like my daddy done took me back to a situation for me to handle, and he was just the making sure everything was copacetic. So it just depends on the assignment. Y'all, 2 more minutes. Start sending them dollars.
Now, Suge Knight, we gonna said music Picasso. hey, Loud Pat, post Mickey.
What he said? Music. What he said?
Music Picasso.
And my Cash App on the screen is under my name.
Oh, it's on the screen. Mickey Cash App is on the screen right now. So y'all hit up Mickey Cash App. So
y'all gotta sing happy birthday.
I'll play that clip again. Listen, for some reason, I just don't like to sing happy birthday. It just, I don't know.
Make you feel soft?
It make you feel soft, dog. It make you feel weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So you
So
say,
weird,
so
like
you,
how Sexyy Red looked it in her tape.
ooh.
Hey man,
Me and Muse were talking about that last night was talking about that too. Night before last.
listen. I
Thank
feel
you,
bad.
Miss Me.
I know she didn't. Hey, it's officially 12 o'clock. Happy birthday,
Happy
Mickey.
birthday, Mickey.
Thank you.
Y'all make sure y'all tell Mickey happy birthday and send her the cash out. I gotta
I heard you say your grandbaby. I'm a granddaddy too, Mickey. We getting up there.
Hey,
We
shout
getting
out to
the
the grands, okay?
Yeah, I just became a granddaddy a month and a half ago. My
Yeah,
son got a little daughter.
Congratulations. Let me play that real quick. It's 12 o'clock. It's Mickey
Right. Play it.
birthday. Y'all send no cash outs to Mickey, man.
It's my dog birthday. 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 Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
I feel kind of honored to be up here on the panel when Mickey birthday came in. That's crazy, ain't it?
It's a real ninja holiday.
Right.
For sure.
Hey, and I wish you many, many more too, man. Many, many more.
Yeah. Oh, y'all already dropped the music video. My bad. Look, listen, I went to schedule the music video to drop tomorrow. Being quick, it dropped immediately.
Damn.
Shout out to everybody that has been watching it. Make sure y'all go check out the Queen of Paperwork music video out now.
For sure. Now, just to get a little insight also, Puff Daddy.
Oh shit.
Puff Daddy wrote Keefe D them a check after they allegedly killed Tupac. But what's his name? Zip intercepted the check and never gave it to him, right? If Zip would have gave Keefe D that check, Puff would have been picked up the same day. Keefe D would have been picked up for murder for hire.
Damn.
For murder for hire. And Puff told his bodyguard, Gene Deal, according to Gene Deal, Puff told him, listen, man, I'm a businessman because, mind you, Puff ain't from the streets, you know what I'm saying? But all this shit had Puff on edge. He didn't even want to, they had meetings where they were bringing the East Coast and the West Coast together. But Puff was so scared, he didn't even want to go to the meetings to kill the beef. You feel me? And he told his bodyguard, he don't care if Tupac gotta die. He don't care if Biggie gotta die. He don't care if Suge Knight gotta go to jail. But something gotta happen.
What?
And all that shit happened. Big died, Tupac died. But mind you, a lot of people think Puff and Biggie was cool. They weren't cool. They was beefing when Biggie died. Because Puff was taking all Biggie publishing. Biggie learned how he can stop Puff from taking his publishing. So Biggie started putting all his songs and publishing in other people's name. So now Puff wasn't getting paid from Biggie music. That's why he didn't drop Biggie last album after Biggie died. Because Biggie registered under somebody else's name, Puff wasn't gonna benefit, so he never dropped it.
And they say I heard the same story, and they say that's why Puffy was actually at Quad Studios the night Pac got killed because he was trying to sneak to see if Biggie was writing them songs for Junior Mafia.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finna play. I'm finna play Gene Deal real quick. Hold on. And salute, you know what I'm saying, to the people that voted. I gave, you know what I'm saying, I've been giving them options, what videos they want me to drop. I dropped the Biggie video, and then they asked me for the Pop video. So, you know what I'm saying, also making these videos for y'all, it put me up on game because I go do my research and I learn shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all.
Was Puff Daddy bodyguard.
He said, I'm a businessman. I'm about making money. But something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. And he took upstairs, he turned around and walked back upstairs. And it didn't dawn on me what he said. And then my man looked at me and Bun was like, yo, that nigga said Big.
Now, it kind of makes sense.
Nah, let me go and fast forward.
A murder for hire.
Fast forward and talk about this $1 million that Puff wrote and was planning to give Keefe D them for killing Tupac.
Make it happen. Now, it's alleged that
he handed over and Zip ended up keeping it. And I remember when I interviewed TK, ended up keeping it. And I remember when I interviewed TK Colors.
PD and them Crips.
Well, in fact, you know, there was the rumor that after Pac got killed, Puffy gave Zip $1 million that was supposed to be handed over, and Zip ended up keeping it. And I remember when I interviewed TK Kirkland, who was actually roommates with Zip at one point. They were that close. He actually said, yeah. The fans said that too. He said that shit actually happened. Well, the story that has circulated was that after Tupac got killed, Puffy allegedly gave the money, I heard, to Zip. Yes. And Zip was supposed to give the money to Keefe in there. Yes. But he never gave the money to him. But thank God he never gave him the money, right? Think about it. If he gave the money, Puffy will be in prison now, money for hire, a murder for hire. So thank God. It's just a true story. I'm not saying yes or no, but if he would have gave them the money, it'd have been a murder for hire and Puffy would be locked up.
So just imagine if Puff would have been arrested 2-3 days ago, man.
That's Puff ass ain't getting arrested. His ass would have been like that girl that saw the imaginary baby on the road.
Right.
For real.
This shit crazy, bro. Now, y'all know. Okay, let me play the let me see. Let me play it. Just want to get the clips out the way real quick.
Rescue and spoke for him in court to try to get him released.
I'm trying.
So just streetwise.
Y'all know
what your reaction is to the arrest of Keefe D.
Well, surprise number one, because I didn't think Keefe D would never get arrested. Nor do I want to see him get arrested.
So he didn't think Keefe would never get it.
Let's get one thing straight. First and foremost, you know, me and Keefe D played on the same Pop Warner football team. And whatever the circumstances, if he had an involvement with anything, if he didn't have any involvement with anything, who want to see? I wouldn't wish somebody going to prison on my worst enemy.
The DA says that Keefe D was in the car with his nephew, and that presumably his nephew, according to the DA, is the one that shot Tupac, and that it was done with the full knowledge of Keefe. Do they have it right?
There was only 2 people in the car, and Pac not gonna tell the story. I ain't gonna tell the story, but I tell you this, and I never had nothing bad to say about Orlando because number 1, he wasn't a shooter. Number 2, he came to my hearing and told to let me go and tell the truth. They still didn't let me go.
It was another witness that also said Orlando Anderson wasn't the shooter.
Let me fast for y'all. Know I don't like to hear myself. Okay, nah, I ain't gonna. This law and crime. No, we gonna fuck that. We gonna go to law and crime, and we're gonna go to the detective real quick and get his take. Okay, we had T Brown.
Here's how to make $2,000 a month or more.
Okay, they finna show who was all in the car. Okay, they had T Brown, which was the driver. Keefe D was in the passenger seat. This is Dre, and this is Orlando Anderson, aka Baby Lane. So they saying that Orlando Anderson reached over Dre and shot, but Suge said it wasn't no more Orlando Anderson. But the thing he said was he never thought Keefe D would get caught. Listen to what he said. He said he never thought Keefe D would get caught. He don't want Keefe D to get caught, but he never thought he would get caught. So if he never thought Keefe D would get caught, why would you think he'll never get caught if he wasn't involved? And you say Orlando wasn't the shooter, and we know that Dre didn't shoot because Keefe D said Dre was scared. Now this right here is the detective that interrogated Keefe.
Others. I spoke with Greg Kading about Keefe D being indicted all of these years later.
Yeah, I'm just elated. Thank you for having me, first of all. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, better late than never, they say, but holy smokes, it's 27 years have gone by, and I'm just so glad to see that someone is finally being held accountable for the murder of Tupac. So I'm just stoked.
How big of a gang leader or what have you was Keefe D in Compton? Because I've heard people say he's a gang leader. Some people laugh when you call him a leader of the South Compton Crips. I mean, how big of a deal was he, or was he just kind of like a blowhard?
He was relevant because he was dealing a lot of dope. And because he had a lot of dope, he had a lot of money. Because he had a lot of money, he had influence. So it was just those things. But he is a bit of a blowhard. He's not like his nephew Orlando, who was the actual gunman who killed Tupac. That was a serious, committed gangster who was a killer. Keefe D is a little bit more of a figurehead, so to speak. And he's definitely but all things considered, he's not who he presents himself to be in the sense of this big, dangerous, infamous gangster. Mystery's been solved.
Dwayne Davis will appear in court Wednesday morning in Las Vegas for an arraignment. At that time, he will enter a plea to the charges and a trial date could be set. And I will be there.
The record reflects that Mr. Davis is present in custody. Mr. DiGiacomo and Mr. Bilal are here on behalf of the state. Mr. Davis, sir, have you retained counsel to represent you in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Who have you retained?
Edie Fong.
Okay, and is that person going to be here today?
No, he needs 2 weeks, he said, to be here. He said, I'm going to be in the continuance. 2 weeks.
He said he needed 2 weeks to be here?
Oh, yeah, you need a continuance for 2 weeks.
Okay, and what's his name again?
Edie Fall.
Edie Fall?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to continue this matter for 2 weeks on a Thursday. That date is?
October 19th at 9 a.m.
Okay, we'll be back on that date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right.
I know you've studied this case for so long, and these interviews that you did with Keefe D, they've turned out to be extremely significant in this investigation, leading, in fact, to him being arrested and indicted. When you heard that news, how did you feel?
Well, I mean, the goal wasn't really to get anyone arrested. It was really just to get the truth of the matter. The story about Orlando Anderson killing Tupac, I've known since around 2007. So this was essentially the worst kept secret in LA. Everyone knew about it, but there were no arrests, there was no convictions, there was no anything, there was no actual proofs. There was a lot of conspiracy theories around it. So around 2008, when I first heard the Keefe confession tapes that Greg Kading got, then I found out there was a book that was about to come out. I got a hold of Keefe D and his co-writer, and we scheduled an interview, and we just went from there.
He appears to have incriminated himself in this interview, certainly the last one. Did you believe he was doing that as you interviewed him?
Well, I think that he believed that he had a level of immunity when he did the proffer agreement. I think at the time he was saying that he had cancer, so maybe he didn't think he had much time to live. So he was just kind of letting it loose at that point. But, it was a little bit crazy that he actually sat down and we did everything. And when I asked him about it, sometimes he would try to dodge certain questions, but ultimately I used the book as a blueprint. So whenever a question wouldn't get answered, I said, well, the book said X, Y, and Z. And then at that point, he kind of went along with what was written in the book.
No matter what, with Suge Knight, you're going to have credibility issues. And nobody's going to give Suge a deal. He's in prison for the manslaughter case that he got convicted of.
And he's responsible for the murder of Biggie Smalls.
So nobody's going to want to give Suge any kind of deal. And Suge's not going to do anything without some kind of deal. So Suge, insofar as Tupac's case, it's irrelevant.
5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smiled. Now I'm about to set the record straight. Motherfucker, I hit him up.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. When I seen Keefe D, my first inclination, I didn't think he was. I mean, I didn't want to underestimate him because he old, and gangsters look come in all shapes and sizes, but he just didn't look like an intimidating guy to me. You know what I mean?
Right,
so the cap part, I can believe it. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to underestimate it, but I definitely was looking at it like, this was the leader of the South Side Crips. This nigga who been telling on himself for 20 years.
Right. But like they say, he wasn't known for being like a notorious killer, and then he was the biggest drug dealer in the area.
Okay.
So he was supplying the money for real. And you already know it's lanes with a bag, and niggas will follow the lane because they got the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all something. I just realized my ass had dozed off. Right.
Hold on. Go ahead, Mickey. You ain't see me? I dozed off like did one of these moves.
I'm like,
you see me music?
I ain't even pay because I was watching the
what? I did one of these.
I just like when Marita boy started talking, I was like, hold on, what if we listen to the audio? Then I was like, oh shit, it's sitting up at that. I'm sitting, I'm not even in my bed, I'm sitting.
Hey, and see, that's why I was telling Marita yesterday. I was telling him that's why I don't like to be the host, because goddamn it, when I'm ready to haul ass, I be want to haul ass. You know what I'm saying? It's
hey,
somebody
it's
else
my
hosting
birthday.
shit.
That look, hell yeah, y'all, that food done settled. That shit had me out.
Man.
Damn,
Nah, go ahead, Mickey.
I'm about to go to bed.
Look. Hey, look, and I've been up. I'm gonna hang in with you, but I've been up 24 hours straight, y'all. I worked both of my jobs last night, and then when I get home at 10 in the morning. So when I got home, the hearing was going on. So I had to go. I had to stream the hearing. So I stayed up the whole hearing, and I got off at about 5, and then I stayed up because I got to go to work at like 7. So I just stayed up, and I'm rocking all night. Here I am, 12 o'clock again. So I'm a full 24 hours. But hey, it is what it is. I've been making that money.
Okay. I'm about to go to hell to sleep because I got a party tonight, and I need to be rested. I appreciate the birthday pull up. Shout out to everybody that sent me cash app. Shout out to everybody.
I'm gonna send you a cash out too, Mika. When I get off of this, music gonna make sure I get your cash out.
Okay, thank you. And shout out to everybody who wanted to send but couldn't. Y'all just like, comment, share, subscribe. That'll help me out too. Hey, MickeyTruth.com get you that merch. I will not be online tomorrow. I don't care who go to trial. I ain't gonna take tomorrow off, okay? However, I'm back at it Sunday, and y'all already know I got more content coming. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.
Right, you too. Good night. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Good night.
So yeah, man, like, bro, this shit it's just crazy to me. And see, what he went wrong at is he had a proffer, but he thought he had immunity, but he had a proffer. And see, it's the difference. And it's a clip in my video where I was getting on people's ass because everybody was in my comments. He didn't have a proffer, he had immunity.
No, he had a proffer.
He had a proffer, you know what I'm saying? That's why they was able to come get him. And the difference with that is he only had 1 day of immunity. He had immunity, but it was within the proffer, and that's only 1 day. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know that. But it's like, damn, your lawyer ain't expressed to you the stipulations of this deal you taking. Like, come on, man. That's why it's like, man.
They pulled the fluke-a-rook on him, bro. Like you say, they pulled the fluke-a-rook. They pulled the fluke-a-rook